fairly warm night tonight. So
wind blowing out the center too, so that we might see a few balls get lifted. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Looks like coach is meeting at home plate with the umpires right now. We will be heading into a national anthem soon enough, but thank you for joining us here for our game of the week. Now, let's hop into, before the national anthem real quick, some of the keys to the game here from Red Rock Auto Sales over on Bluff Street. Thank Red Rock Auto Sales for being a sponsor of our broadcast here tonight. Now, keys to the game here. Now, Snow Canyon's coming off of a loss against Crimson on Tuesday.
Yep.
And there's something about that first matchup that Snow Canyon struggles with. Now, I think the key for Snow Canyon here is do what you did against Pineview, learn from your mistakes, and see what you can do against this team a second time.
Well, some interesting things we found out tonight, Kate, before you came on the air is Snow Canyon has 4 losses on the year, and they're all against left-handed pitchers.
Yeah,
so
lefties are rough. Lefties are rough for Snow Canyon.
And it sounds like Crimson's going to throw another lefty tonight. Normally they throw a righty, but the coach changed it up and said we're going to throw another lefty.
Yeah.
So, but it sounds like Snow Canyon it sounds like the Lion kid is out tonight.
Yep, Isaac. I was talking to him actually before the game. He came up and talked to me for a good 10 minutes or so, and we were just kind of chatting about him and his current state and plans after high school and all that, but he did tell me tonight that, he was taking some practice swings over the weekend.
Oh, good.
And just something happened where he just muscles decided to give out on him a little bit, and so he's going to be out for tonight. He said that, return could be next week on Tuesday, could be Friday, could be the week after that. Who knows? But he says he does feel pretty good. It's back in place and healing, and it's just a matter of time now. So, I mean, he's young.
Yeah.
It'll heal quick. One of those injuries where us old guys, Keith, something like that for us, it lasts a long time.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's coming back around pretty quickly for him. So,
well, there's enough talent on this Snow Canyon team. The kid they're throwing tonight's just a young sophomore, 2-0 in the year, and he throws, upper mid-80s or right around there.
Right. Now remind me the name again here for pitcher tonight. It's a Mikhail Swenson.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's right. And he's a sophomore. But apparently, from what I hear, he's a pretty decent pitcher. So we'll see how he does starting tonight for the Warriors.
Yeah, he's off to a great start. And, I really think it's at the plate where they need to come out. Snow Canyon they got to be aggressive. They've got to take those first pitch strikes and really put the ball in play and force the action like they did a week ago against Pineview. Pineview came in undefeated, and they gave them their first loss. So I'm sure that Coach Seacrest will make some adjustments, and the kids will be ready to go.
Yeah, I can agree with that as well. I think that again, Snow Canyon just does play so well at home. So I would assume that this is going to be one of those nights where they should do okay. I think we might have a tight matchup tonight. Yeah. We're going to be taking a break here as we get ready for first pitch. We'll take a quick break and be back with you in just a bit here on Fox Sports Southern Utah.
Snow Canyon. Tonight's umpires for the game, Tim Welsh and Cliff Frog. Will you all please stand for the playing of the national anthem? to play ball.
Welcome back in here to the game of the week as Snow Canyon takes the field. Crimson Cliffs heading up to bat here in just a bit as the Warriors getting warmed up. Now we need to thank a few of our sponsors before we get too far into this. Of course, Red Rock Auto Sales for our keys to the game. We need to thank Rally Stop, Bose Auto Parts, Morgan Pest Control. And I think that's it. I think that's where we're at.
Well, that's a good group.
Good group of sponsors there.
Yeah, Caden, tonight.
Oh, and Appliance Wholesalers Plus.
Yeah,
I almost missed them.
You can't forget Appliance. They're a great group.
Yeah. So, and I also got to throw out too, Infinity Title as one of our sponsors as well. I'll be honest, I didn't have the list pulled up in front of me. I was doing this all from memory.
Pretty good from memory there. I was impressed.
Not too bad, huh?
Well,
so,
sorry, Kenny. I was just going to say, a couple guys to watch tonight from Crimson Cliffs. Number 27, Trey Evans. He's batting over 500 on the season.
Wow.
He's got 3 home runs, 7 doubles, 14 RBI. Another one to watch is the second batter in the lineup, and that's Logan West. 3 home runs, 1 triple, 2 doubles, 14 RBIs. Those guys really set the tone offensively. I'm really curious to see how they come out firing tonight.
Yeah. So before we get started here, a little conference at the mound between catcher and pitcher. Now, again, this pitcher tonight is he's a youngster, just a sophomore, so we're going to be able to see how he does with a little bit of pressure on him, but it's not a bad thing.
No, he's rumor is he can throw in the 80s. He's got some good velocity. Went 6 strong innings, with some good velocity into the 6th. So he's got an active arm. Should be a lot of fun tonight.
First pitch is away. It's a little high at a ball. You get the next one a little high as well, but again, pretty good velocity there on that fastball.
Yeah, he's got good movement coming out, popping the mid pretty good. Just needs to settle in a little bit.
Yeah, that one out and away for a ball 3 on Soto. And walked him there. So 4 balls in a row. Again, just as a sophomore, you need to calm down. Don't worry too much here.
Number 3, Logan West.
Now Logan West, one of the stronger hitters here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Logan's off to a great start this year. As I mentioned, 3 home runs, a triple, 2 doubles, 14 RBI. He's really sets the tone for the top half of the lineup here.
Yeah. Ball is away behind the catcher, and runner advances to second on the pass ball. Almost thought about going to third. Got a pretty good leadoff round in second with Soto.
Yeah, the catcher just kind of nonchalantly went back to get it. Didn't have much rush, did he?
Not really. So Logan West now with a count of 1-0. Again, another high pitch here for Swenson.
Everything seems to be up on the first 5 or 6 pitches for Swenson tonight. He's having a little trouble finding the zone. He's got to bend that back just a little bit more as he follows through, and it'll help pull that wrist through as he snaps through. And, there's probably some early game jitters after getting worked on Tuesday. They didn't want to get out to a bad start. And so far a walk and a pass ball, and you're in danger.
Next one's also high, so we're at a 3-0 count here. 3 balls, no strikes, no outs for the Warriors here at the top of the first.
There you go.
There's a good strike. Good, strong fastball right down the middle.
Swenson's last pitching outing was last Saturday against Skyline. He went 6 innings. Did a nice job, picked up the win. Yep.
Got a swing there, full count now.
Yeah, you're starting to see a little more comfortable.
Some confidence.
Yeah, on the mound, he's a little more confident, as you said, and interested to see if he'll throw a change up here or just try to blow it by him.
Again, Soto on second. Away for...
oh, he got him.
Did he get... Oh, they're going to call him safe. It looked like it was a pretty good throw there from the catcher.
It was
over
perfect.
Third base line, trying to get Soto sprinting for third.
Boy, that was gutsy by Soto, but it was smart,
well,
heady
he thought the ball may have passed, I think, because it was a very outside pitch.
Oh, gotcha.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he thought, hey, the catcher's off his game a little bit. It's a very outside pitch. Maybe it got by him.
Boy,
so he goes for it. But
the catcher
it's
put
a tough
that
one.
right on the bag, too.
Yeah.
I thought for sure they might have got him, but just snuck the hand in there. Talon Kelly put the
He put the glove right there, but Swenson gets the ball over to first to Ryder Harrison to make Logan West feel a little uncomfortable. Low and outside for a ball here on Trey Evans.
Yeah, this is the kid, too, they got to be real careful with. Evans also has 3 home runs, 7 doubles on the year, 14 RBI, and he's in a great spot here for bringing another one.
Runner on first advances. It's Logan West, still second. Catcher thought about throwing it over, lost the ball out of his hand, and probably for the best because Soto was ready to take home.
Well, in high school, they usually will put a play on where someone will, either the pitcher will cut off the throw or the second baseman will run in front to try to get the guy trying to steal home. But like you said, he bobbled it anyways, probably for the best.
Ball fouled away off the backstop, so brings in a count of 2-1 for Trey Evans. On deck is Ty Maynard for the Mustangs. Low and in the dirt again. So 3 balls. Or excuse me, they have it over there at 2-2.
Well, he fouled one off. I know that, so there's at least 1 strike.
I think that should be. Looks like the umpires.
Yeah, the coach from Crimson's like, are you sure you got the count right?
That one's in the dirt.
Oh.
Soto runs for home and stands up and makes his way in for the first score here for the Mustangs.
Well, unfortunately, not the start I'm sure Snow Canyon was hoping for.
Not at all, as Logan West also advances over to third.
I mean, 2 walks, now a third to start the game. Not what you're hoping for from the young sophomore, Swenson.
Yeah, not ideal.
Looks like they're sending down number 12, Snow Canyon is, Coden Herman, to get warmed up.
The infield gathers together here to conference a little bit. Tell you what, let's take a quick break and we'll be back in just a bit here on Fox Sports Southern Utah. The umpire gives the signal. We're ready to play again. Fouled away here. Well, this is Ty Maynard at the plate.
With runners at first and third, Caden, I think Snow Canyon would gladly take the double play and give up a run since you're early in the game.
Right.
Anything?
Yeah, try to get out of the inning.
Yeah, kind of settle the pitcher down and kind of breathe a little new life into the team. As we started off a little rocky this evening.
Swinson back on the bump. Runner goes to second. It's thrown high, bounces off the shoulder, shortstop over there.
Yeah, that'll bring in a run with that ball getting away from him. So
yeah, Logan West.
Scores. Yeah, didn't get an out, and you gave up a run, so it's kind of a double whammy, unfortunately, for Snow Canyon.
Yeah, Jake Johnson over there on shortstop just couldn't quite haul it in. So Ty Maynard again back at the plate here. Count of 1-1. Bunts down the third base line.
Beautifully placed. There's no throw.
Nowhere to go with it as Talon Kelly picks up the bunt and just doesn't even let go of it. Doesn't even release.
You don't expect your cleanup hitter to lay a bunt down like that, but that was a beautifully placed bunt for the first hit of the game.
Yeah, it was great. Now to bat is Brexton Starley for the Mustangs. Pitch comes, and it's fouled away. So again, runners on first and third, a familiar situation here in the top of the first.
Yeah, again, the middle infield playing back, willing to, give up a run to get 2 outs on the double play if they can get a ground ball.
Tries to pick him off on first, but Ty Maynard gets down and safe. Outside for ball 1.
Well, Caden, I just checked the flag, and the wind just like that stopped blowing. So,
like I said earlier, it's been a little hit and miss, but pretty calm for the most part.
Yeah, beautiful night to play baseball.
Again, throw goes over to first, safe. Runners again at first and third. Score right now 2 runs for the Mustangs here in the top of the first. No outs yet for the Warriors either. So we still got quite a bit to play here in the first. Fouled away again by Brexton. Makes the count 1-2. On deck is Canyon Kutch for Mustangs. Inside for ball 2. Runner go, decided to go back on a high pitch.
Probably a smart call with that being a high pitch, a little easier for the catcher.
Yeah, that catcher was ready to go. So count of 3-2.
I think that's like the 4th out of 5 batters where he's gone full count.
Yeah.
Oh,
and got him swinging. First strikeout for Mikhail Swinson, and the first out of the inning.
That's a big out right there. Now if they can turn a double play and get out of the inning and only giving up 2, that would be huge.
So again, Canyon Kutch is up. Low, just outside for ball 1.
Well, if you're Swinson, you want to keep the ball down so you get a ground ball just like that.
Good, strong hit to second base. Can they turn the double play? And
yes,
they get it.
Beautiful.
Snow Canyon on the double play to round out the top of the first.
What a great dig by Ryder Harrison out there on first base. Excellent play by the defense, and Snow Canyon gets out of it, only giving up 2.
Not too bad. We'll take a break here and be back in just a minute on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in here to the bottom of the first at Snow Canyon High School. So I want to give a shout out as well to WarriorNation.tv. We're helping them out with some audio today. We plugged into their stuff. So you can watch the game over on their YouTube channel. You can go to WarriorNation.tv and follow the prompts there and watch the game live with our audio as well. So after 6 batters from Crimson Cliffs, the double play comes just in time for the Warriors, and they round out the top of the first with only 2 runs. That's not too bad.
Yeah. For Snow Canyon, you're very happy considering, you had 3 walks in the inning and was able to get out of that mess. Only giving up 2, I think, is really big to keep them in the game early here.
Right.
Looks like Crimson's going to throw out the big lefty. I don't know if it's Javian or Javian Ross.
I think
how would you say that?
I would say Javian.
Javian?
Javian Ross. Javian Ross. Again, as we mentioned in the keys to the game here, Snow Canyon has a tough time facing lefties, so we'll see how they do here against Javian, but time will tell, right? Logan Mendenhall's going to go to bat first here for the Warriors.
We've seen Logan make some really great catches out in center field last week.
He's a solid center fielder, yeah.
And as we mentioned last week, he's an even better football player. So we saw him on the gridiron, and he's signed to go play at Dixie State. So welcome aboard.
Yeah, he's going to go be safety out there for Dixie State. So Logan Mendenhall up to bat. Number 24, Cruz Sechrist, is on deck. The umpires.
Was he got a chain on? Yeah, they're making him take it off.
Talking to him saying, hey, you can't wear that.
Some coaches will do this just as a way to irritate the pitcher just enough to get under their skin. Kid down here at the end smiling, he's like, yeah, he knows all about those little tricks. But it's just one of those little things that coaches, really good coaches, understand.
Yeah.
Because they know the rule book inside and out. They've been in the game long enough to know, and it's either going to tick him off, Ross, or he's going to come out and struggle the first inning.
All right, well, I'll show you.
Yeah.
So
it could go either way, but it's one of those things where you try to pull out all the little stops, jump start your team here in the bottom half of the first inning.
Yeah. First pitch comes from Javen Ross, and it's a little low. Ball 1. Again, Javen's lefty. Fouls it away. Mendenhall's for strike 1. Count evens out at 1-1.
Mendenhall has really good speed. That's why he plays center field, can cover a lot of ground. So if he can get on base, he could wreak some havoc.
Yeah.
Put a little pressure on the defense. Ooh, there's
little ahead of that one.
That was a little bit of a nasty breaker there.
Yeah.
Mendenhall just out in front of that. Swing right over the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one broke pretty hard. Ooh, strong hit from Mendenhall that goes out past the third baseline foul. But again, kind of ahead of it. He's still swinging a little early.
Well, that was an off-speed pitch, a little bit of a bender, and he'll time it up. He throws him another one like that. Don't be surprised if he laces that into left field.
Yeah.
But wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go back and just try to gas him right here.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing I was actually just thinking about is if he's expecting a changeup and then here comes the fastball and then he gets behind it. Sure enough, fastball for strike 3. Speed was right on the bat though.
Yeah.
Just missed it.
He got it up about right above the letters on the strike zone, and Mendenhall just couldn't catch up with it. Ross showing really good control of that first at-bat here in the first inning.
Yeah.
Moves the ball around. I'm impressed, inside, outside, up and down. So good start for him.
So Cruz Sechrist. Strong hit to shortstop. Soto all the way across to first. Gets the out.
Nice play by Soto, ranging to his backside there. Was able to get a glove on it, put a nice strong throw together, and got him by a stride.
At bat now, Luke Anderson for the Warriors.
I just found out before the game, Caden, that Luke had Tommy John surgery about 6 months ago.
Really?
He was throwing
strike 1, by the way, on that first pitch
high
to
80s.
Luke.
Yeah, throwing high 80s, and he took the loss on Tuesday, but he's just getting that arm back
After surgery.
Yeah,
he does have a
surgery.
sleeve on it, so that hits him in the foot. So he's going to go take first base with 2 outs. It's exactly what the Warriors need to get a runner on.
Well, do whatever he can to get on base, right?
Number 25.
Now up is Jake Johnson, shortstop for the Warriors.
Jake's had a good start to this year. He's got 1 home run, 2 doubles on the year, 10 RBI. So a good guy to have up to bat. 1 swing of the bat could tie this thing right up.
Yeah. So 2 runs for the Mustangs here in the first, and nothing yet from the Warriors. But again, 2 outs, 1 on first.
Boy,
A little high from, just a hair high from Ross.
I mean, he's a little taller strike zone too, and that's borderline across the letters, but I'm saying it's still too high. Good plate discipline so far.
Yeah. Ooh. There he goes, dropped it in for a strike. And so evens the count too.
Johnson looked at that one and was like, well, I should have swung at that one.
that one was one he should have definitely taken a whack at for sure. Good strong hit out to right field. Right fielder backing up.
Oh, he dropped it.
It drops in. Runner around into home. He's going for a triple. Has to slide in. He's going to get there safe. Third base loses it. That's Tate Maynard on third. Wasn't even able to get the ball in his glove there. So solid triple from Jake Johnson.
Wow,
bringing in a run.
If you're Ross, you're expecting that right fielder, though. He's got to catch that ball. I mean, he did have to go back on a little bit, got his glove on it. So that's a big error. You're thinking you're getting out of the inning, and for Ross's standpoint, that's a little disappointment. But for Snow Canyon, that's a huge break.
Yeah, it is. You not only get a run, you get another runner in scoring position on third. And up to bat right now is number 19, Ryder Harrison.
Yeah, if anything, you get a pass ball or a ball in the dirt squirts away, you could score it up and even the score up. There it is.
Another strong hit into the gap, left center. Shortstop tries to make a play. It's not there. Runner scores, evens things up at 2 apiece.
And
Good single.
Just like that, we got a brand new ball game. One play, that drop fly ball.
A little 2-out rally here. Coming up now is Trey Couch for the Warriors.
Boy, that was a great effort that time by Soto. He dove at the shortstop on that hit. Just barely missed it going over his glove.
I read the wrong number there. It's Hayden Smith. I thought it was 10. It was 16. 6 looked like 0.
Yeah, Hayden Smith on the year. He's got 1 home run, 2 doubles, 6 RBI. Oh, got hit on the leg.
Got hit again. So that's 2 hit here in the first. It's rough.
Well, and most importantly, it puts a runner now in scoring position, bringing up number 31 for Snow Canyon. That's Drake Kelly.
Yeah. So Riker Gates comes in to run.
Now hitting for the Warriors,
Hayden Smith, the catcher, of course, has to get back into the gear.
Well, already Crimson.
The other CC.
Jeez.
Crimson.
They've already given up 2 runs. That's over their limit. They give up per game, so they're probably going, what the heck's going on?
I know. That pitch really low, right at the feet again. Low and inside for Drake Kelly.
Ross seems to have a little control issues now. He started off strong, but having trouble getting that strike zone.
See, and then again right there, a pretty decent pitch, but Drake gets a piece of it, sends it foul. The Warriors are doing a pretty decent job tonight of getting the bat on the ball on those strikes when it does hit that strike zone.
Yeah, if you're Kelly, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets something off speed here, try to induce a ground ball or something.
Mm-hmm. Count is 1-1. Again, tied up here at 2 runs apiece in the bottom of the first. We'll be in for a longer game if this is the way that these innings play out. Solid hit into shallow center,
fall.
bounces in.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't
runner
send
held
him.
up. It would have been close. Would have been close. Runner held up at third. So we got bases loaded now. Number 1, Talon Kelly follows up Drake Kelly.
Boy, I'm surprised Coach Seacrest didn't send him. The ball, maybe he knows the center fielder better than I do, but I thought, oh man, he's going to take the lead, but he held him up, leaving the bases loaded.
Yeah.
So this is Talon now.
Yeah, this is Talon Kelly. So again, runners on every base here as Talon comes up to bat. Inside for ball 1. Again, 2 outs. All this has been taking place with 2 outs. They got those 2 really quick. First strikeout from Logan Mendenhall.
Yeah.
And then that solid hit to shortstop from Cruz Seacrest. And then since then, it's just been kind of all Snow Canyon. Strike comes on second pitch here, evens it out at 1 apiece.
Well, this is a big spot right here. Talon could come up with a big hit. He could really put some pressure on that Crimson lineup.
It's popped up. Is it going to go fully foul here? Where's it going to go?
Oh, it's
it
down.
dropped.
He dropped. The second baseman
Fall
dropped
in.
it.
Right at the line.
Wow.
So runner scores.
Boy, that's 2
runners
errors.
Runners on second and third advance. They both
That's
were waiting around to tag up. They made it across.
That's one of the hardest plays to make as a second baseman, running back into right field towards the line You got the right fielder converging with the first baseman, so there's 3 of you.
And really, the right fielder should be the one to call that one off. Should be the one to get over there in time and say, I got this. They have a better view running up on it than running backwards. So.
Yeah, but what you found out earlier is that right fielder is the same one that dropped the ball. So he's
true. Maybe there's some confidence.
Yeah, I think he's a little concerned, and now this inning just getting bigger and bigger by the moment.
Preston Fry up to bat here. Takes the first one as a strike. So runners on first and third, 2 outs. 2 strikes now.
Fry's got to take that inside-out approach on that lefty against lefty matchup here and either go right back up the middle or to go to left field with it.
Yeah. Logan Mendenhall back on the on-deck circle. Ooh, almost sunk that one in for strike 3, but it stayed just high enough for a ball.
Yeah, Ross tried to sneak that off-speed pitch in there, but held up nicely by Fry.
Runner goes to second. Swing comes, and it'll be strike 3.
Well, I'm just going to say he got a piece of
Ooh.
it, so.
Is that what he said?
Catcher.
I was paying attention to second base over here.
Catcher couldn't quite hang on to the foul tip, so he gets new life.
Ooh, lucked out. But downside is that stolen base has to come right back.
Don't be surprised he goes again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all here. Again, that's Talon Kelly on first base. Just off the end of the bat, third base. Thirds goes over to first and gets the out.
Well, if you're Snow Canyon, you're happy with that inning. They batted around. They got 9 guys to the plate. So 4 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors. Snow Canyon's up 4-2.
With that, we'll take a break. Be back in just a bit on Fox Sports Southern Utah. All right, Crimson now at the plate.
Oh,
First
nice
one just lands inside fair. That's number 11, Jay's Estridge. Going around it, gets to second, is going to stand up at second for a solid double.
Yeah, beautiful line shot right down the line. He brought some chalk up with that baby. You could hang your laundry on that line drive. That was beautifully done.
And on the first pitch, too.
At bat, number 8, Tate Maynard.
So now we have Tate Maynard coming up to bat.
So you got a Tate Maynard and a Ty Maynard.
Yeah. Swenson again on the mound for the Warriors. That pitch inside for ball. So the score right now is 4-2. 4 runs from the Warriors there in the first. Could lead this to be a fairly high-scoring game if it's going to continue to be like this.
Yeah, it's going to be.
A little slower pitch, stays high for another ball, 2-0.
Swenson's trying to throw him off now. I mean, after that rip down the line by Estridge, he's trying to do some off-speed stuff, try to keep him off balance there. There's a nice pitch.
Good pitch. It's the bottom of the strike zone.
That's what he's got to do, though. He's got to pound him low, keep the ball low.
Just got a note from our buddy Mark Musgrave saying twins, Tate and Ty are twins. So.
Okay, perfect.
Fouled off.
That's a great location. Down and out, right at the knees, right on the outside half of the plate. Makes that ball real hard to hit and put in play.
Yeah, and that evens up the count at 2 apiece.
Well, the Evanses are going to be upset. They got Trey batting ahead of Tate. They might have some family disgruntlement going on.
It's all good. We'll see.
Oh.
Another one fouled away.
I thought he hung that off-speed pitch, but Tate just got under it just a little bit.
Yeah. On deck, Zach Andrews, number 19 for the Mustangs. Again, the count still holding at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pitch comes, solid, strong pitch right down the middle and fouled away again.
Tate on the year has 1 triple, 1 double, and 11 RBI. So pretty good start for the youngster. Doing a nice job just battling up there right now with 2 strikes on him.
That's what you want to see from your batter, right? Just trying to stay alive and
make that pitcher work.
You know, and if you can keep drawing that contact, get you feeling a little more comfortable, or at least getting the bat on the ball, and you'll be all right. And this one comes, solid shot into left field. Catch is made. So that'll be out number 1.
Nice job. I think that's Luke Anderson out in left field there for Snow Canyon. Did a nice job tracking that ball down, and solid throw in, keeping the runner at second.
So again, Zach Andrews up. Low and outside for ball.
Zach on the year has 1 double, 2 RBI. In a good spot here to bring in another run if he can get a ball in play. Beautiful pitch there.
Good pitch. Right down the middle.
Swenson's kind of dialed in now a little bit better here.
Yeah. Especially with that fastball. That fastball seems to be hitting the zone consistently now.
And he's popping the mitt good, so and he's got good tail on it.
See, and it's those off-speed pitches that, again, he hangs that one a little too high.
Yeah. And I'm sure coaches over there are going to say, you know what, you got to snap that wrist a little bit more and bring that thing down, or that's going to end up in the second row.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Got a swing there. Evens it out at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Andrus almost took a defensive swing there. He was so far behind it. If Swenson can get another spot right there, I'll bet he can ring him up.
Yeah. Runner on second, 1 out. Again, top of the second right now, 4-2. With the Warriors in the lead.
Oh.
Ooh, high pitch, but got him swinging. So Zach Andrus goes out swinging. That'll be second out for the Warriors.
That's a big out right there.
Petey Soto back up to bat here as we reach the top of the lineup again.
For Swenson on the night, that's his second K, so 2 through 2 innings.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's not too bad for the young sophomore here.
He seems a little more settled down on the mound this inning than he did to start the game.
Yeah, I feel like that first part of the first inning went a little rough for him, but a little more confidence now after first and feeling all right. Ball comes on the first pitch to Soto.
Soto, his first time I've walked on, I think it was on 4 straight pitches.
It was 4 straight balls, yeah. Strike. There's Soto swinging for the fence. It was a solid, strong swing, but
he doesn't get cheated, does he?
No.
Soto on the air's got 1 home run, 2 triples, 2 doubles, 10 RBI. Very solid numbers for our leadoff guy.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a pretty good turnout here. I was just looking down the left field burn, and you got the stands pretty full.
Yeah.
You can tell you got some quality baseball going on when St. George Public's turning out. So.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
And you couldn't pick a better night to be out here. I mean, you have people in their shorts and just
72 degrees and clear.
You just can't beat it. Springtime in Dixie.
Yeah.
Well, I should be a weatherman.
Maybe in another life, huh? That's what we'll get you to do at the radio station. It'll be Weather with Keith.
Hey.
I like it. We'll make it happen. Strike 2 comes again, swinging hard, but can't make contact, Soto. So strike 2.
Swinson just reared back, threw that one. I think that's the hardest pitch he's thrown so far tonight.
Got some speed on that one.
Ooh.
Heading right for the dugout on a foul ball from Soto.
It's a good thing there's a fence there. A few players would have had some dental work needed to be done. That was a shot.
Yeah, that was a strong hit.
Soto was just making sure they were paying attention over there.
So again, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Soto. This one he fouls off again, third base line. Kind of got a little too far ahead of it. Hit that one with the end of the bat and goes foul.
Well, Swinson that time, he threw his breaking ball, and so it got Soto out in front of it because he's geared up to hit that fastball. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to do that again to him. I don't think you're going to sneak one by him. He's too good of a hitter.
Yeah.
You almost just got to force him to hit that breaker.
High for a ball, too. Good eye from Soto.
Of course, Swinson didn't listen to me. He tried to gas him. So
Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Well, the 2 strikes have come off of fastballs, I believe.
Yeah.
So. Ooh. Fastball.
Oh.
Ump says it was outside.
Boy, he hit the mid. He didn't move it.
It was right there. It was right there. So that makes this a full count with 2 outs. So
yeah, that'll put the
make
runner
it or break
in motion.
it right here.
Right here.
Strong hit again. Fouled third base line. Soto's getting some good contact on these foul balls here, but just getting a little too far ahead of it.
Soto on the air is hitting 367. So
really,
again,
that's pretty solid. Fouls this one away back behind home plate. Again, Soto, I believe that's his, if I do the math, 4th foul ball.
Mm-hmm. So you're talking almost 10 pitches just in this one at bat.
Yeah, which is tough on your for your pitchers too.
Yeah,
they have these long at bats.
That pitch count goes up, 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 and
yeah,
them getting into the 5th, 6th inning is very difficult when you start throwing that many pitches.
Jay Zestridge still over there on second base trying to extend that lead off pretty far, but
little cat and mouse game out there.
Akio Swinson says, nah, not a fan of that.
Oh,
got him swinging. Got him swinging. For strike 3 and out 3. As we head into the bottom of the second here from Snow Canyon High School. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back in here to our game of the week on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Crimson just getting warmed up here. I think a little longer to warm up than the Warriors have, I've noticed. Just a little bit.
They just take their time.
Yeah.
Pitcher only gets 8 warm-up pitches, so you know it's the same for everybody. It just depends on how fast they want to take them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes. All right, so back to the beginning of the lineup here to start the second. So Logan Mendenhall, who struck out last at bat.
Yeah, Ross was cruising the first couple of batters, it seemed like, and then the wheels came off.
High on the first one. Tried to get that one to curve down in, just couldn't do it.
Much to the happiness of the Snow Canyon bench.
The bench is pretty excited about that. Next one, get some speed right down the middle. Got him looking for strike one. 1-1. Logan steps out the box, resets here.
Ooh.
Strong pitch. Logan swings to that one for strike two.
Logan just a little behind that, just not quite picking it up as good as he'd like. There you go.
There he goes, right across second base. Solid single for Logan Mendenhall.
Boy, surprised Ross went to the off-speed pitch there. He had blown it by Mendenhall a couple times.
Those were the ones he got the strikes on,
yeah.
too.
He took something off it, and Mendenhall just roped it.
Well, and that's big for Mendenhall. Struck out first at bat, get some more confidence in him with a solid single right up the middle.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised to see Seacrest here put the ball in play with a little bunt and steal action, but Crimson's coach coming out, he's like probably thinking the same thing I was.
Saying, hey, watch out for this. Yeah, a little powwow going on the pitcher's mound here. On deck, by the way, for the Warriors, Luke Anderson, and again, Cruz Seacrest up to bat right now. Jake Johnson in the hole.
My guess is Coach Adams out there saying to his infield, okay, guys, be ready for a bunt down either side. Who's covering which side? You can do the wheel play, or, you know, we got the shortstop covering, second base covering, you know, those kind of things. I'm sure he's just making sure everybody's on the same page.
Home plate umpire comes out, says, all right, guys, we ready to play?
Yeah, in high school, you'll see more what they call small ball, usually, you know, where they try to put the ball in play, get the runners moving.
Yeah.
You know, not really gearing up for consecutive hits just because of sometimes the caliber of your players aren't as good. So you just try to force some of the action.
First pitch is a strike. Got him looking.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this would be the pitch that they would probably do it on.
Need to reset the scoreboard, though, because currently it says strike three, so.
Maybe they're foreseeing something.
There we go. Reset comes.
There he goes. Yep, just as I thought.
Down, safe.
So they did a straight steal that time, and Mendenhall, again, we've mentioned his speed. He's got really good speed. Got in there, slid in safely. So now you got a runner in scoring position with no outs. Again, another great opportunity. If you want to kind of just one run at a time here, you could bunt him over to third and then fly ball or putting a ball in play will score him.
Yeah. Ooh, got it to the bottom of the zone for a second strike.
That's a good pitch. Inside half, down at the knees. That's a hard pitch to hit.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tougher one to judge, too, as well, from the batter's perspective.
Yeah, especially from a left-hander because it's coming inside.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, oh, that's going to be inside, past the inside part of the plate. SCHS steps out of the box. He's just like trying to regroup here, see if he can put that ball in play.
So again, runner on second after a stolen base.
Ooh, it's just missed.
Just high. It started to break down, but just not enough.
Boy, Ross is over there shaking his head. He wanted that call, but it was a little high. By the time it broke down, it was above the letters.
Yeah.
So, very good plate discipline that time by SCHS.
Tried to pick him off at second. Mendenhall gets back in time.
That's such a long throw. I mean, as a left-handed pitcher, he's got to step off, whirl around with the ball there.
Yeah.
Likelihood of you getting a guy that off his second with a left-handed pitcher doesn't happen very often.
Right.
If you're SCHS, you want to really try to push that ball to this right side. Even if he grounds out, he'll advance the runner. Blew it right by him.
Yeah. Swinging for strike three. So that puts one out on the board for the Mustangs.
It's got a little Latino walk-up song, like a little rhythm to the.
You like that?
My wife would say, "What are you talking about?"
First pitch.
Oh, just missed. That
Off
was
speed. It was right there, but just outside, I guess.
Ross is looking over at the bench, his own bench, saying, "Man, I don't know how I missed that one," but
Yeah.
kind of questioning the call there with the umpire. That won't win him any favors, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
But to his defense, that looked like a great pitch.
It really did. It looked really good. Getting ready for pitch number 2 here. It's really high. Eye level.
Well, if you're a hitter, this is the count. You're like 2-0. He knows he's got to throw a strike. He's got to be looking fastball, and he ought to try to look to go right center or left center, just kind of gap it.
Again, a little high on the fastball for ball 3, 3-0 count.
Luke, last time up to bat, took one off of the shin guard, so hit by a pitch. Eventually came around to score that first run for Snow Canyon.
On a 3-0 count, gets a strike. Keeps it alive here.
Yeah, I was wondering if Coach SCHS was going to give him the green light, but had him take on that one.
It's a good call. You don't want to go too crazy yet. Ooh, there comes a little inside for ball 4. He's going to walk.
Now hitting for the Warriors, number 25, Jake.
Back up, Jake Johnson.
Jake, last time up to bat, hit that drive to right field. The right fielder had a tough time with it, and then it dropped in for a base hit. That kind of set the tone for the latter half of the first inning.
Yeah.
He's up again in a great spot here to make some noise. Boy, I guess that's high.
A little high.
A little high.
Calling it at the numbers is if it's that high, they're calling that a ball. So 1-0, runners on first and second. 1 out. A little inside, but caught the zone for a strike.
Ross that time went with the off-speed pitch, caught the inside corner. Whoa.
This time even further inside, this time ball.
Just missed.
He's already hit 2 batters, so
Yeah.
he doesn't mind throwing it inside. That's for sure.
Well, most of these guys, you know, if they're taught it coming up, you get right on top of that plate. You take the inner half away from the pitcher, and so Ross might just be trying to bounce him back a little bit and get him to get off the plate a little.
So that one fouled it away. Back behind home plate. So that's 2-2 count now. Yeah, if you can lay this one in play, especially if you can get it into one of those gaps between left center or right center, potentially bring Mendenhall in for a run. If not, I mean, at least try to load up those bases.
Yeah.
Fouls this one away again. Back past home plate.
Another free souvenir for whoever wants to go find that one.
High. That was a tough one.
With 2 strikes, that's really close
tough.
to the top of the zone, but
Just high, so that fills up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Let's see what Javen Ross does here on a full count. Well, they're gonna.
he requested time to get out. It just was taking too long. Ross wasn't to get the signal. Johnson said, I've had enough of this waiting. I'm going to call time. And the umpire gave it to him just in the nick of time. Coming at you, Caden. Oh.
I was ready to catch it. I had it.
Without another foot, and that would have came right over the top.
I know it.
You would have had a chance.
I was ready for it. I told you last time we were here, I said my goal while we're here sometimes is to catch a foul ball.
I thought that was going to be
Has to be
yours.
the perfect hit, and that was just about there.
Yeah. Johnson almost inside. It's like he's trying to push that one to right field. Just got underneath it a little bit.
And strike 3 comes swinging.
Got him on the fastball inside half. So great job pitching by Ross to get it. Johnson. For Ross, that's his 3rd strikeout on the night, 2 this inning.
So Steers still scoreless here in the second. From either side, obviously nothing from the Mustangs, but Warriors yet to have any production. Ball goes away, runners advance. They're going to get there. So runners on second and first move over to second and third.
Well, for Snow Canyon, that's a big break because now a base hit that would have just scored 1 can now score 2. Then widen that gap even more. So,
yeah.
Ryder last time up got a base hit over shortstop that brought in a run as well.
So again, Ryder Harrison up to bat. Picks up 2 balls here. 2-0 count.
Well, if Ryder if he throws him a fastball, outer half, he could just go with it into left field. He would score these 2 runs easily.
Ooh, swinging at that one. Good strong fastball.
Yeah, Ross
2-1.
Ross really had some extra mustard on that one. That one looked good. Ross has got a little more methodical, taking his time in between pitches.
Ooh. Got him again. Strike 2 here, so 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Harrison did almost that. He tried to check his swing on that, but couldn't quite hold up. So the ref rung him up. Count goes to 2-2.
Now again, 2 outs as well. And makes it 3 with a strikeout.
Boy, Ross
got him swinging.
All 3 outs by the strikeout that inning.
Yeah, not too bad. All right, we're going to take a break and be back with you in just a bit here on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in here to Fox Sports Southern Utah for our game of the week here from Snow Canyon High School. Snow Canyon Warriors, Crimson Cliffs Mustangs as we head to the top of the 3rd. Scoreless in the 2nd. Our score right now is 4-2 with the Warriors in the lead. Coming up is Logan West for the Mustangs. Logan, again, pretty solid at bat. First one drops in for a strike. Next one caught a break, fell into the dirt, but he swung at it anyways. So strike 2, 0-2. Now they're going to say it was a ball. Never mind. Oh, again, look to swing. They're going to say he went that time. So this time, count 1 and 2. Oh, no, they cleared it out. Okay, scoreboard was wrong. So he did go on the first, or on that first one that hit the dirt. So 3 quick strikes. First one comes in as a ball here to Ty Maynard. Fouled away off the backstop. All right, so 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Next one almost looked like it fell in, but again, this officials, when they stay that high, he's not calling them, so he's keeping those as a ball.
Well, he stayed consistent, you know.
Yeah, and that's one thing I do like from any sort of official is consistency, right?
Yeah.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes now as this one's fouled away. Again, foul away behind home plate.
You can see why Trace had a successful season. I mean, we mentioned earlier he's batting over 500 his first at bat. He walked, but he's got good hip action as he gets onto that fastball.
Solid hit right up the third base line. Rounding first towards second.
That was a beautiful
Ball goes
cut.
all the way to the wall. He rounds second, but won't have enough for third.
Again,
Good stand-up double.
Yeah, you could just see that when a batter can get his hips turned as fast as he does. He doesn't have to get much on the bat to the ball in the bat. All your power comes from those hips, and he does a great job just putting the ball in play and scoots on down to second base. Great start to the third inning.
Yeah, and it's exactly what you want to see after that first strikeout came to Logan West, and so you got one out on, but again, good solid double. Put you in a good position here if you're the Mustangs.
Well, if you're Swenson, you just want to think, okay, I got a 2-run lead. You got the cleanup hitter who got a solid single his first time up. You just want to be smart, not give up an early run without any outs. If you can exchange an out for a base, that's what you try to do.
Yeah. Pitch comes. A little low and outside.
Good location, though. If you miss, you want to miss down and out and down low. When you start getting that ball elevated, that you get yourself in trouble.
Yeah. This one hits about the same spot for another ball. 2-0 count for Ty Maynard. This one just outside again for ball 3, 3-0 count.
This is where it's interesting to see. You got a young pitcher, sophomore, not been in a lot of varsity games. Definitely hasn't been against this type of a lineup before.
Right.
With the, power that Crimson has. And just top to bottom, there's no easy outs, and he's just kind of fallen into a little bit of a slump here after giving up one hit. There he goes.
There we go. A 3-0 count, gets one across for strike one.
And Snow Canyon sends down, a reliever to get warmed up. Again, that's Coden Herman that they've sent down to the bullpen to get warmed up.
Little low, ball goes away, runner advances from second to third, and then, of course, ball 4. So
tough break.
Ty Maynard takes first.
Yeah, tough break for Snow Canyon. The catcher just right off the end of the webbing, but scoots away, and so he ends up being able to go from second to third. So now ground ball will for sure score a run. Makes it tough.
So up now, Brexton Starley for the Mustangs.
Starley struck out his first time at bat.
This pitch high for ball 1.
Starley on the air, 1 home run, 1 double, 10 RBI.
It's a little low for ball 2.
Again, finding the strike zone for Swenson's come pretty difficult right here in the top half of the third inning.
Good pitch here for a strike. 2-1 is the count, 1 out still. That 1 out came right at the beginning. First batter struck out off 3 pitches. Tries to get the runner first, but not there.
There you go.
Swings at this one. Evens up the count 2 apiece.
almost a psychological thing with Swinton. If he gets ahead on batters, he seems more confident on the mound and in his arm, to where if he falls behind, he just, and that could be, again, he's just a young sophomore.
Yeah. So 3-2 now is the count as that one comes in at a ball.
Well, the last thing you want to do is walk him and bring up Kutch, who last time he did ground into the 4-6-3 double play, but he's been hitting really well this year. So there he goes.
There's a good one. Caught him looking. So out number 2, both outs this inning coming on strikeouts.
Yeah, that was a nice pitch. He really regrouped and did a nice job that time, Swinton did. Just trusted his mechanics, went back to just, throwing as hard as he can and making sure his form was good, and good results came from it.
Yeah.
Canyon Kutch.
Solid hit to third base.
Beautiful
Out
play.
to first for the out.
Boy, well, that was a nice play by Talon Kelly.
Talon Kelly, yeah.
Went to his left just a little, spun around, took his time, made a solid throw, and we're out of the inning.
With that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in just a bit here on Fox Sports Southern Utah. All right, here we are in the bottom of the third. This top of the third, still scoreless. Mustangs haven't seen anything since the first. 4-2. The score still here from Snow Canyon.
Well, this is much better outcome for Snow Canyon from Tuesday's game. They Crimson jumped out early on them and really had no shot. Snow Canyon did Tuesday's game. So far, they've done a nice job keeping their big bats in touch for the night so far. But I know we're still early. We're not even halfway through this bad boy.
Yeah. Hayden Smith up to bat for the Warriors.
Hayden got hit by a pitch his first time up.
This one gets the speed in there for a strike right at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, nice job hitting the outside corner right at the knees. There you go.
Next pitch, there you go. Curved it in there for another strike.
They got that breaker, that curveball to drop about 6 inches that time. So he started at letter high, dropped right down over the belt. That was a beautiful pitch.
That's probably one of the better curveballs I've seen tonight from either pitcher, actually.
Yeah, I agree. That one looked really nice.
Gets him on the speed again, fouls it off behind home plate. So,
and that's
keeping it alive here, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Ross tried to jam him inside on the inner half of the plate. Did a nice job that time. He's moving the ball around really nicely.
Smith steps out of the box, resets. High for first ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost seems like on this curveball, Caden, he hangs his left hand as he's starting out by his head a little bit longer. And you can almost tell when he's going to throw that curveball because he'll tip that pitch a little bit. And if he doesn't snap it, it doesn't drop as far.
This one, solid hit, but fouled away. Off past the first baseline.
I think we're about on our third box of balls on the night. Been a lot of foul balls.
Well, luckily, I'm pretty sure they recycle around here, so.
Baseball budget can cover it here at Snow Canyon, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit by
Got him
pitch.
again. Jeez.
Right on the shin.
He went back to that curveball.
You're right, though, about that. There's a little bit of hitch in the pitching motion right there.
Yeah.
Where he holds it real close to his head, and I don't know if it's just to prepare for the wrist snap or what, but
It's almost,
he holds it a little tight.
yeah, it's almost like he's throwing it from his ear and trying to snap it from his ear, and he needs to a little more work in the mechanics, and I'm sure the pitching coach wants him to extend his arm out a little bit more and get more whip on that ball.
Which is tough too, because if you're a batter, you're facing that. You might, you see that little bit of motion, say, okay, expect the curve.
Yeah.
Well,
and Ross, he's just a junior too, so he's still getting his feel, I'm sure, from the varsity level as far as pitching goes.
Inside for ball 1. We're starting to cool off here a little bit.
You're gonna have to break out the sweatshirt.
I don't even have one at St. George. Should have brought one, but it's all good. We're up in the booth. We don't need it.
Yeah, if we have
we can always close the window.
Shut the windows, right?
Yeah.
We're old. Okay, the kids next to us are like, who are these old duffers? It's not cold in here. Oh, they're wrapped in blankets.
You tell the person wrapped in a blanket over there. Solid hit. Fielded by Soto. Can they get the double play? Got it. Wow. Soto gets in front of it.
Boy, he smothered that ball too. Did a nice job and great turn out there.
Yeah, flicked it up to Maynard and got the double play.
Yeah, Maynard had a nice turn.
That was a solid hit too by Drake Kelly. So we got 2 outs now all of a sudden. How about that?
That's big. Usually they say you get a guy on first in high school, they score 80% of the time, 78% of the time. If you look at some stats.
Yeah.
So, with no outs.
First one in Talon Kelly. He takes a swing at it for strike 1.
Talon last at bat hit the little blooper over first base, and when they all convened, it fell in. It's a little bloop single. Got a little
low and inside there
knee
for
action, didn't he?
Yeah, ball 1.
He's doing the slide step.
Yeah,
dance move.
Ross gets that one right down the middle, and it's fouled away by Talon Kelly. Now, Talon had that great play at third to round out the inning there. One of those that's definitely on the menu for a Morgan Pest Control defensive play of the game. But, Soto just barely as well on that double play. Crimson has one as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. Good hit. Right to short. Soto gets it off the side of the glove. Fields it, but just not in time. So single by Talon Kelly.
Well, that's
you're gonna give the error there to.
Yeah, you got to give an error. That's a routine play. We've seen him go to the backhand side in the hole and make that play, and this time I think it hit the heel of his glove.
It did. It kind of hit the side there,
and just kind of caught him off guard, which fell to the ground, allowing Kelly to get to first. So, unfortunately, he makes a great play and then ends up having a play like that where he's going to be hating life.
Yeah.
Back in the dugout, coach is going to say, "Come on."
Preston Fry back up.
And for Crimson, that's their third error of the game so far. 1 an inning. You know, that's 3 in 3 innings.
Right.
Something you don't normally see from them.
High for a ball. First ball. So again, runner on first. 2 outs. High again, ball 2.
Well, Fry's not a very big kid. He's got a little smaller strike zone, so Ross has really got to bend that back in order to find the strike zone, because Fry, it's not very big on Fry.
No, not at all.
I can see why they put him at the bottom of the lineup, just to work some pitches and get on, some base on balls because of the strike zone.
Ooh, good solid fastball. Got Preston swinging.
Well, Fry, he was going for the home run there.
He was aiming for that center field wall out there.
He's like, I'll show you. Small strike zone.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Ross gets that one, drops it in for another strike.
If I was Ross, I would just go right back after him with the fastball. I don't think I'd try to mess around with that off-speed stuff.
Yeah.
Fry hasn't shown that he can put the ball in play, so you might as well just go after him.
Sure. There's that fastball, a little outside.
Whew, just missed.
But again, he's kind of been going that direction. Now, Preston Fry here, he's a lefty, but, most of these batters that are righties, he's been catching them inside quite a lot. But, of course, here with the lefty, he catches them on the outside. So he really likes that side of the plate. Runner goes.
Boy, those aren't missing by much.
But the walk comes. So he just took a speedy walk over a second that was coming for him anyways. Back up to the top, Logan Mendenhall. This is his 3rd at bat of the night. Now is a first at bat strikeout, 2nd one, singles.
Sharply up the center, yeah.
I was going to say with a nice little shallow center hit. So see what he can do here.
Well, in his last at bat too, he got behind in the count, and we thought, he'd throw him another off-speed pitch, and he threw him a fastball, and Mendenhall just jumped all over it. Oh no, it's the other way around, wasn't it? He was blowing the fastball by him, and he went off speed.
Yeah. He was on a 3-0 count, got him on a 3-1 looking, and then I think he rode it out after that, if I remember right. Could be someone else I'm thinking of too. Who knows?
It's been a long day.
That was a long time ago that he was up to bat. Ball goes in the dirt. Couldn't find it. It was right under his feet, but
boy, Kelly was looking for the ball. Yeah, bench was yelling, "Go, go, go!" He's trying to find the ball. The ball has actually hit the umpire's foot and kind of stuck there.
Yeah. So that's Brexton Starley, a catcher for the Mustangs. Yeah, Brexton just couldn't find it for a second there.
I think if Kelly had gone, though, I think he would have found it fast enough. He would have been out.
Get it there, yeah. Tries to pick the runner off a second, but no one was even there to cover the bag anyways.
The smart thing he did, though, Caden, I don't think many people know this, because he didn't step off the back of the mound, he wheeled around. He has to throw that ball. He
does, yes, because otherwise they'll get him for a balk, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So a smart play by Ross.
Throws that one in for a strike to Mendenhall. So 1-1. Right, even though that second baseman wasn't anywhere near the bag, he still had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, smartly lobbed it over, so didn't throw it into center field or anything like that. But again, to me that's an impressive play by Ross, because you see a lot of kids that freeze on something like that.
Right, because even if there's a hitch, if there's a little bit of hesitation, they'll still call that. Mendenhall swings at that one for strike 2. It was a good solid fastball right up the middle. A little lower too, and that's a tough one to hit too, especially from a lefty if you're a right-handed batter.
Well, and if he's smart, he doesn't change it up. Don't go off speed, because Mendenhall roped it last time, so he's got to stay fast.
Yeah, keep it with that fastball. If you can get that fastball up the middle, you'll be good here if you're Ross.
Smart.
Got him.
There you go. Right
exactly
on cue.
as you mentioned. So that is strike 3 and out number 3 on the innings. We head into the top of the 4th here from Snow Canyon High School. Again, a couple of scoreless innings. We keep it 2-4. Warriors with the lead. Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in here. We're about to get underway with the 4th inning. Again, scoreless in innings 2 and 3, so not a lot to show for anything there, but let's see what we can do here. Off-speed pitch for strike number 1.
Estridge roped a double down the left field line last time up to bat. In fact, he peeled some paint off as that ball hit the ground. It was moving.
Struggling with the scoreboard up there. See if we can even things out. It should be 1-1. Now it comes in for strike number 2.
That was a beautiful pitch there. That was on the outside corner at the knees. Smart pitch by Swenson, keeping it away.
Ooh, little low.
I like the location of that, though.
Estridge leaned into that one. He was ready to go and smartly kept his hands back. Didn't even try to swing at that one. Saw that it was coming in low. Swings at this one, goes right over third base. Oh, it's saved. Just not enough. Doesn't get there to first in time. So rolls off of Talon Kelly into the hands of Jake Johnson. Johnson gets it across, but a little off to Ryder Harrison.
That's a tough play. You know, that there was so much spin that hit the end of the bat. It spun off of there, and when it hit the glove of Talon Kelly, it kind of hit the glove and spun off of it right to the shortstop. And by that time, there was no way they were going to get him up first. But they gave him an error. But I'd almost give him a single. But you know, I'm not the official scorekeeper.
That's fair. Well, he redeems himself. A line drive shot right out to Jake Johnson, who snags it in for first out.
Well, for Swenson, that's what you want. Now you got an opportunity. You get a double play. You get out of the inning, you know, without throwing many pitches, especially going into the 4th inning. You know, that's exactly the way the first inning went. I bet he threw almost 20, 25 pitches. So saving some pitches here is smart.
Checks the runner at first. Gets down in time.
Boy, Estridge was leaning, too. A little closer bang-bang play. If it's down on the corner of the bag, they might have had a chance.
He might have been a step or two further from the bag, too,
Yeah.
Could have got it.
Maybe they got a little hit and run going here with...
Ooh, again on that little too far outside, but...
Is this Zach Andrus? Is that who's up to bat? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe.
There's the reason I asked, for those at home, you're going, well, geez, don't you have it right in front of you? There's a Parker Andrus and there's a Zach Andrus.
Nope, this one's Zach. This one's Zach.
So I just so you know, I'm not going crazy. I just didn't know which Andrus it was.
Yeah, and Zach's batting ninth in the lineup. So after him, we'll get back into P.D. Soto as this one's fouled away into the backstop.
Well, if you're Crimson, that's what you really want to get to, is the top of the order, because Petey, he really gets things going for them, and that middle part of the lineup, it's scary good.
1-1's the count. High and inside. for ball 2. Runner on first, 1 out. This one outside, so 3 balls, 1 strike. Very different than our game last week where we had one of those 10-run rule games. This one outside for ball 4. So
yeah,
so put a runner on first and second.
Not what, if you're Coach SCHS, that's not what you're wanting with 1 out. Wouldn't be surprised. They make Petey put this ball in play and advance those runners to try to get the, tie, with the base hit. They can score the game up.
Well, we'll see. This coach comes out to the mound for Snow Canyon, but we'll see how much longer I think he's done. We see Swenson. Yeah, it looks like they're sending Swenson out. So coming in will be Coden Herman, I believe, is who they had warming up in the bullpen. So we'll take a quick break while they get Herman in place and be back in just a bit on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in here. Had a pitching change for Snow Canyon. Now on the mound is Coden Herman.
Swenson on the night ends up with 5 Ks, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs. It's not a bad outing.
No, not bad at all.
Especially after the
had
way
a few
that
strikeouts. Yeah.
That first inning, it could have been, disastrous.
Yeah, and he's held them 2 in that first, and then scoreless here in the second and third innings, and then obviously so far in the fourth, 1 out and 2 runners on. But so we'll see what Herman can do.
Well, and Herman on the year is 1-0. Don't have many stats for him, but I do know he's 1-0 on the year.
He's a junior
right-hander, so we'll see what he can bring to the table. Inherits 2 runners, as you mentioned, first and second, so a little bit of a jam here.
First one's in the dirt for a ball. It's a ball 1 for Soto. So Soto, this is his, I believe, 3rd at bat.
Yeah, Soto, he's walked and struck out.
Next one's low as well.
But like his first at bat, he took 4 straight balls, and so he's got a really good eye up there.
Yeah. Well, and again, he was swinging pretty strong on that second at bat, and he was swinging at strikes, just wasn't making that contact. He did start making contact later, hit about 4 foul balls, 4 or 5 before finally.
I think it's like a 12-pitch count or something like that.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Herman's having a hard time finding the strike zone. That's 3 in the dirt.
Right. Needs to elevate it just a little bit more.
Coach SCHS might be, if he walks, it might be getting the bullpen up again.
This one again in the dirt. So 4. Very reminiscent of the beginning of the first inning.
Yeah, it does. It just reminds you of that first inning. And now you got Logan West, who, he's tied for the lead in RBIs, 3 home runs, 1 triple, 2 double.
With bases loaded, could definitely do some damage.
Yeah, if he gets an extra base hit, they get 3 runs easily.
This pitch comes, it's high. Runner's coming to play.
Got a spot. He's got it.
Got him. He's got the tag.
Oh,
he's out.
Great job by the catcher. He got a heck of a bounce off of the backstop.
Had the chance to throw it home, but kept it in his own glove and ran and got the tag.
Boy, what a huge break if you're Snow Canyon.
That was Brecken Smith, by the way, who was pinch running, who came in from third.
What's the coach from Crimson wondering about? I mean, I'm
not sure.
It wasn't even close.
It wasn't close.
No.
It wasn't even remotely close.
Is he
The
wondering
tag came about a foot away from the bag.
Is he wondering if there's interference or blocking the plate or something? Or
There
what?
shouldn't have been. I don't think there was at all. Because the pitcher was still up here. He didn't even make it down in time. That's why we had him running down. So
I don't know what he'd be complaining about. I mean, he should be complaining that the ball bounced right back to the catcher.
I know Hayden Smith got kind of lucky there at catcher. Able to make the tag, but the umps meet and say, now we're good. Keep on playing. So 2 outs. Warriors may catch a break here. This one inside for ball 2. That's 6 now. 6 pitches, 6 balls.
Yeah, Herman, he's gone back to the full windup now because he's got runners on second and third. He's trying to get into a more natural motion. There you go.
There you go. Just get that confidence of getting one over the plate. So 2-1 now. Runners on second and third. Little low. This one at least over the plate again, but still low.
If you're going to miss, though, that's where you got to miss. With
Yeah.
Logan at the bat.
Miss over the plate, yeah. Go high or low, but.
Yeah.
Ooh, outside. That's going to be ball 4, and that's going to load up the bases again for Crimson.
Well, 2 batters, 8 balls, 1 strike.
Yep, Trey Evans coming back up.
And he is definitely the one guy you don't want out there.
No. So meeting again up at the mound.
Well, here's what I would be saying, Caden. If I was talking to Herman, I'd say, look, this is the best player so far, the hottest hitter in the region right now.
Mm-hmm.
We got to keep that ball from about the thigh level down. If not, I'd rather walk in a run than give up an extra base hit. So keep the ball down. But, even if you walk him, you still have the lead. Technically, you could get a double play afterwards. So you want to be really smart here because West is the one guy and Evans is the other one that you just don't want to mess around with.
Yeah.
We saw Evans' last at bat rope a double down the left baseline. So this is his prime spot.
Strongly hits to shortstop. Shortstop over to first.
Boy,
Poorly thrown there by Johnson. Couple runners come in and score.
Well, you couldn't ask for anything better. Herman got a ground ball. Johnson just he did the crow hop and threw it into the dirt.
Yeah.
So a huge error.
Now, Soto was kind of playing it smart over there on second base. He kind of froze right in the path of the shortstop, keeping him from seeing where the ball was exactly going to. That may have deterred Johnson just a little bit.
Yeah, but I can guarantee
still,
Johnson.
he was able to make the play. If he's able to make the play, he should be able to make the throw.
You come up with it cleanly, you step and throw.
Yeah.
I mean,
he could have gone to second with it as well. There was a runner on first, but
true.
I mean, 2 outs, definitely the smart play is probably to go to first. That's kind of the more, as far as the mechanics go, that's the one that feels natural when you're an infielder is to, you go to first. That's when you do more often. But
Johnson wasn't in the hole too. It was hit right at him.
Yeah, it was.
So he could have gone to second. And it might have been a little closer, but still, I think
They might have been easier, yeah.
Get the shortest out,
Right, and that one was definitely the easier of the two. You'd think.
Well, anyways, that ties us up at 4.
Yeah. That pitch low for a ball makes that 2 balls. As Smith tries to get him out of third base. Throws it over to Kelly, but it's just not there in time.
Yeah, Evans took off for second. They were trying to, manufacture a run there, see if they can catch them throwing down again like they did in the first inning. And this time they threw down to third instead of the second. And
this one fouled off.
well, we got a new ball game.
We got ourselves another ball game here, yeah.
You know, your trip home to Enterprise might not happen until about 10:30 tonight.
You never know. You never know. This one fouled away again.
Well, if Herman's got anything at an off-speed pitch, I think he can get him because he's thrown nothing but fastballs so far.
High. Evens up the count. Or excuse me. That one puts the count at 3-2, so full count.
There it is.
Strong hit. Right into the gap past third base, into the left field. Got a couple runs scored.
Just like that, that big error on at short, the last at bat, comes back to haunt him.
Yeah, could have evened up or taken us out of the inning with no runs scored. All of a sudden, we got 4.
At bat, number 6, Rex Sarley.
Good piece of hitting that time by Maynard. That's his second hit of the night. He's got 2 singles.
Yeah. So up to bat now is Starley, catcher for Crimson Cliffs. Getting 2 outs.
That's out of play.
That bat's got a lot of sound to it there. Yeah, that's loud.
You know, it depends on
Solid hit.
the bat manufacturer. You know, some of them, like Louisville Sluggers, they ping a little bit more. DeMarini, just depends on what you use. And where you hit it on the handle or on the end or whatever.
Ooh,
but yeah,
sneaks that one in for a strike. So we're at 0-2 count.
you get a different sound every at bat.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Thought that one snuck in on the outside corner. But I'm going to say it was just a little too low, a little too outside, one or the other.
It was awfully close. Starley, he struggled tonight. He's got 2 strikeouts, so he wasn't wanting a third one.
This one almost gets away from Smith. Again, solidly hit between third and short. Fielded really well by the left fielder out there. And one runner advances from second to third, and then a solid single there by Starley.
Starley, nice piece of hitting. He had been struggling at the plate to this point, but he got ball up about chest high and was able to rope that into left field. And great piece of hitting that time. And if you're Herman, you got to get that ball down about 3 inches. Just to, you know, he's just got that ball up just a little bit.
This one comes in high and inside.
A little bit of
For a
chin
ball.
music there.
Canyon catch up to bat. Yeah, Canyon, he leaned back pretty far to avoid that one. I don't know how close it really was from our angle. It's kind of hard to see on those inside-outsides how far inside it might be, but he definitely leaned back a ways on that one.
Got a little chin music on it.
Fouled this one off, just tipped it for 1-1 count. So runner on first and third. Runner goes, the hit again, third and short. They've found their sweet spot.
They sure have.
Another run scores, makes that 5 this inning.
That was a hanging breaking ball that time, and Canyon just kept his hands back, drove it through the left side of the infield for a nice, solid base hit.
The Mustangs are showing what they can do with the the bats. I mean, this is what they've been doing all season. The reason why they're still undefeated this season is because they just find a way to get some hits, get those RBIs, and here we are with 5 runs scored this inning alone. Make that 7-4.
You think about it, Caden. The 3 runs that have scored are really unearned. If you make that play short, you got a 4-4 ball game, and you're going into the bottom half of the 4th inning. But just like that, a play like that can turn the momentum almost instantly, which it has. They've
a little 2-out rally going on.
Yeah, they've roped 3 singles together, and that's how Snow Canyon scored their runs, with 2 outs. And that turnaround's fair play, according to Crimson, so that's what they've done. And we're on our 3rd pitcher of the night.
Yep, so coming in now is, let's see here, number 25. Oh, we got Jake Johnson coming out, it looks like, that they're going to warm up.
Yeah, so Jake's going to go from, he was at short, right?
He was at short, and looks like they're going to go put Coden Herman. Yeah, they set Coden back, so I believe they'll put him at short now as Jake comes in. So we'll take a quick break here while we get Jake warmed up. Be back in just a bit. Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in to our game of the week here. So we, again, another change of pitcher here. So Jake Johnson up to pitch.
Jake on the year is 2-1 for Snow Canyon. He's not the pitcher of record for this game, but has plenty of pitching experience, it looks like, on the year.
Runners go. Ball ends up in the dirt on the first pitch.
Boy, and first pitch, he's curveball. He wanted to keep it down, and it spun away. And so just like that, runners are 90 feet closer to moving. Now another base hit will score 2.
This one, solid pitch right down the middle. Good fastball. It's just fouled away. So count of 1-1.
There you go.
Drops that one in for a strike. Good, strong pitch.
Jay's led off the inning with a solid single, and if you remember right, he got caught trying to steal home on that wild pitch.
Yeah.
But they've batted around this inning, Crimson has.
Tried to curve that one in.
Boy, good.
A little low.
Good discipline at the plate. He kept his body, he was moving forward, but kept those hands back nicely and laid off of it.
So count of 2-2 with 2 outs still. Runners on second and third. Again, the score right now, 7 runs to 4. Mustangs took that lead away from the Warriors this inning. This one hits the plate for ball 3. 3-2's the count.
Boy, Ty White, he's the pinch runner over there on third. He had a massive lead. He almost could have came home.
He was out there.
The ball was in the dirt just a little bit, but man, he was thinking, I'm coming.
Well, and credit to Hayden Smith for fielding that off the plate, grabbing it and keeping control. This one, he gets ahead of it, goes to third, and the tag comes.
Smart play.
To the runner going from second to third, and I'm surprised he ran on that one. He didn't have to.
Talon Kelly did a nice job, though, just getting the runner as he's moving towards him. So
yeah, well, that closes out the inning. Well, not the inning, the top of the inning.
Top half of the inning.
Top of the inning. So we'll move into the bottom of the fourth here in just a bit. Fox Sports 7 Utah. All right, welcome back in here as we hit the bottom of the fourth. It was all crimson there towards the for the top of the fourth. So they had 5 runs come in. Yeah, they batted all the way through the lineup and everything.
Yeah, they sent 10 batters to the plate and plated 5 runners. So that big air at short, unfortunately for Snow Canyon, really opened the floodgates there. But you know what? They had an inning like that in the first. They can always battle back here. So is it Johnson who's leading off?
This is Cruz Sechrist.
Oh, Sechrist, perfect.
Yep.
Sechrist struck out and grounded to short in his 2 other at-bats tonight.
Yeah. First one curves in for a strike. Good strong pitch there by Ross.
Yeah, he snapped that curveball off that time real nice. Got it to drop about, you know, again, he tries to start that about letter high and drop it right across the belt. That was perfect.
Fastball low and inside for ball 1.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Crew just try to get the ball in play. Even if you try to slip a bunt in or something, wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, that was coming right at you.
I know. Glad they invented the backstop.
Or at least the netting part.
At least the netting.
If not, I think you would have had a chance to snag that bad boy.
They might have gone a little more right past me. It was, who knows, maybe if it had some curve to it, it could have snuck its way over here. But it does put another strike on the board, so we're at 1 and 2.
I can just see the window breaking right now.
No, I always wonder with these places, with these windows right here next to the ball fields, if they've ever had any accidents with the glass. But
well, it goes back to
no cracks in these ones, at least.
Yeah, really. You've seen The Natural, right? Where the the last at bats where Redford fouled
the lights,
shatters the glass.
Ooh, tried to get ahead of that one, and
he tied up Sechrist, didn't he?
Yeah. Off-speed pitch got him swinging way out ahead.
Yeah.
And you could see him try to. Sechrist was about halfway around, and he's trying to slow down, and it just wasn't enough.
Well, and you see the difference in the break that he's got now later in the game. You know, again, that one broke 4 to 6 inches.
Right.
And he started that one out about belt high, and that ended up almost at the knees at Sechrist as he was coming around.
Yeah.
Really tied him up.
So Luke Anderson now up to bat.
Luke's been on base twice tonight, one by with a hit by a pitch and the other one with a walk. So really he's 0 for 0 for the night.
See if he can get a hit here. First one off speed, gets it across the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, Ross was really struggling with that off-speed pitch those first 3 innings, but so far in the fourth, he's seemed to find that groove and snap it off a little better.
This one tipped and fouled away. So it gives us an 0-2 count.
Again, that was an off-speed pitch. Look for him to maybe just blow one by him. I don't know, Caden. What do you think? What would you throw?
I'd probably go with another off-speed here.
Would you?
That first one caught him pretty well. There he
There
goes.
you go. Right on cue.
Got him swinging.
Ross.
I like it when they do what we say. It makes it sound better than we probably are.
Yeah, I was thinking he's going to try to do a little gas, but no, you were right on. Great call. That's his second strikeout in the inning. And that gives him, let's see here, 7 on the game. So he's, ever since that first inning, he's really honed it in.
Yeah. Ooh. Fastball right up the middle. Strike one. Got him swinging there is Jake Johnson. So 2 outs. Both of them coming to strikeouts, I believe, right?
Yep.
This inning. Ooh, Ross gets this one across for strike 2.
Boy, when he has
Johnson
that,
looked at it.
yeah, when he gets that curveball on, he's tough to hit.
Yeah, he's got a really good curve.
That first inning or two, it really wasn't breaking much, but
Yeah.
the latter half of the second into the third, fourth here, he's really
Good
done a nice
strong hit from a fastball right out to left, but is snagged and hauled in for out number 3.
Well, quick inning. I bet Ross only threw about 8 pitches.
Puts us into top of the 5th here, so we'll take a break and be back in just a bit on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back here to our Game of the Week on Fox Sports Southern Utah. I just want to give a shout out to, again, some of our sponsors for tonight's game: Infinity Title, Morgan Pest Control, Bose Auto Parts, Rally Stop, Appliance Wholesalers Plus, and Red Rock Auto Sales. So thanks to our sponsors for tonight's game.
Looks like Tank Maynard's going to lead off the inning. There's a drive to left.
You get there in time, gets there.
Beautiful.
I believe that's Luke Anderson out in left field.
Anderson did a nice job tracking that down. That was hit on a line.
Oh, it's Drake Kelly out there. See, this is why we have friends up here in the booth with them. They can tell us who's who out there when I can't see the numbers. Foul away behind home plate.
Oh, he just looks at me and says, that old guy can't see anything through those glasses. So
No, I can't see anything either. Are you kidding me?
Then
Good pitch.
I was going to say, we got this other group on our left side in here that's just heckling us about, not calling out their boyfriends' names out on the field and all this stuff. And
Well, brothers' names.
our brothers, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Boy, just like that, he gets Zach Anderson.
I know. Quick 2 outs here.
So Johnson not wasting any time. There you go.
Got that one for a strike, too. That one had a good curve to it as well.
Yeah. Petey, he's got a walk, a strikeout.
And a walk.
So
yep.
he's
well,
0
he's
for 1 on the night.
He's 0-2 right now on this count. Off 2 curveballs.
Every time he's walked, he's scored, though, so he scored 2 runs.
Yeah. Do you bring him the heat now? Two curves in a row for 2 strikes, or do you just go for another curve? And
I'd throw him another piece of junk.
just let him watch it as it crosses home plate.
He hasn't put the bat on it.
That's fair.
Don't change it up.
Oh, they go high with the fastball. Should have listened to you.
Well, just like my kids, they don't listen much, so it's all good.
Oh,
he might have gone.
They're checking him.
Oh,
saying he's safe.
Wow.
Saying he's safe. All right, so that'll give us 2 balls, I guess. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But again, it was that curve. Got him.
Oh,
but he can run to first. Get there in time. Nope. Quick
top of the 5th inning.
3 outs.
Like that.
So with that, we can take another break here on Fox Sports Southern Utah and be back in just a bit. Welcome back in here to our game of the week. Fox Sports Southern Utah. Thanks again for joining us here again. Thanks to our friends with WarriorNation.tv here from Snow Canyon High School as they're covering the video side of things here. Of course, we're broadcasting on 99.5 in St. George, 93.1 in Cedar. You can listen to us on foxsportssu.com or, of course, go to WarriorNation.tv, and they're covering the video stream of this as well. So and we're helping them out with audio on that stream. So if you want to be able to watch and listen to the game, head on over to WarriorNation.tv. But thank you for joining us on the broadcast either way.
Absolutely.
So coming up to bat right now is number 19, Ryder Harrison.
Okay, now I'm just going to pass along some scores. I know that earlier today, Desert Hills went up to Cedar and beat them. And it looks like from Region 11, Bear River, who is on the top of the Region 11 up there, they beat Skyview 15-4. And Mountain Crest beat Green Canyon 7-2. So
we got a ball on the first one, and this one comes in as a strike. Let's see if I can dig up some scores for him from Dixie and Pineview.
I'd be curious to see how that one's at.
This one's solid hit, high fly into center field. Dropped in right into the glove of center fielder out there.
That's what they call a can of corn out there, Caden.
Yeah.
Can of corn.
Now hitting for the Warriors, number 16, Hayden Smith.
So looking here, looks like Dixie, quick 10 run on Pineview. So that game's already over.
Wow. Well, that'll change the rankings, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
That's 2 losses by Pineview this week, right?
Yep. So Dixie put up 2 runs in the first, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and then throwing in 5 in the sixth to finish out the game. Almost makes a great sliding catch from center field into a left center hit. Just not quite there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful play by the center fielder. He did all he could to try to get under that ball. He got his glove on the grass, but his momentum and the force popped the ball out. So,
yeah.
Solid single that time by Hayden Smith.
So, let's see here. I'm looking at that Dixie Pineview game. Pineview 5 errors.
Oh,
That's tough. That's tough. Only 3 hits. Dixie had 11 hits.
Well, and you can see what an error can do. I mean, we saw it in this game in that, that 4th inning. The error here for Snow Canyon gave up 4 runs.
Yeah.
So that's tough to come back from.
Yeah, I believe we already have 1 out in the inning, but the scoreboard says 0. So.
Yeah, Ryder Harrison flew out to the center fielder.
Right. So this one's fouled away for a strike here, so 0-1 count. Again, runner on first. The score right now, 7-4. Crimson with that lead.
Boy.
This one just barely is nicked away on another foul ball for strike 2.
Yeah, Drake Kelly just got a piece of that. Caught the catcher's leg on the way down there. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Have a few stripes on his leg.
Yeah.
You got a pinch runner in there right now for Snow Canyon. That's Riker Gates, and he's just not picking up the motion of the pitcher. He was coming back to first as the ball was going forward to home, and he's got to be able to pick that up just a little bit better. So he has enough momentum on an extra base hit. He could maybe score.
Yeah. Ooh, that one just outside for ball.
Yeah, Ross is talking to the catcher. He's like, yeah, that was the one.
Yeah. I just don't think it broke as much as he was hoping it would.
Yeah. Well, and I'll give the umpire credit. He's been pretty consistent all night.
From what we can tell, of course, yeah.
From this angle, he's been consistent.
Well, this one just gets over the backstop here. Lands on top of the dugout. So keeping it alive. 1-2 count.
Kelly up there really battling. Just trying to get that ball in play, trying to extend the inning and get this to a possibility where you get 2 on and, you never know what can happen. The ball gets out of here, you've got a tied ball game.
Ooh, wow. Again, that umpire, pretty consistent, but anything at the top of that strike zone has been a ball, so.
I'll give him credit. That was a ball in the 1st inning, and now it's a ball
now.
So. But it's really close to the top of the strike zone, that's for sure.
But, hey, you know what? I'll give Drake Kelly some credit, too, and the fact that he realizes that's what's being called, so he didn't take a swing at that, so.
Well, and you give the umpire credit, too, as the game goes along, kind of get a little more tired or, your focus isn't as there.
Yeah, and you see 2 strikes on that board, and you're just like, I want to go home early.
Anything close, it's like,
We're not saying these umpires are corrupt, by the way. We're just saying. It could happen.
It's just human nature.
He's doing good.
Yeah, if the Utah High School Association of Umpires is listening, we're not bagging on them.
Not at all. Not at all. This one catches Kelly swinging, so strike 3 there. It's the 2nd out of the inning. Again, the board needs to update. It says there's only 1 now, but so brother Talon Kelly heads up now.
Talon has reached on an error in the 1st, reached on an error in the 3rd, and to extend the inning, he's probably hoping to reach on an error or a base hit to keep this thing moving.
Yeah, and if he can get himself around the bases, and then obviously, hopefully, push our runner over here at first around as well. Tighten things up just a little bit more. That'd put it 7-6.
Oh yeah, and you got the top of the order coming up, so that usually you got some of your stronger hitters there.
Right, he's 8th right now. He's 8th in the lineup, so.
Took a rip there.
Ooh, I think that might have. Ooh, that was close. That was
Very
close.
You got a swing and a miss and a throw down to first, and they almost got Gates leaning a little too far. Gates popped up today. It wasn't even that close. The Crimson folks thought that he was out, though.
Yeah. So count of 1-1, 2 outs. Swings at that one. So Talon Kelly 1-2.
That's a good spot by Ross. Again, that's bottom half of the strike zone at the knees. It's a good pitch.
This one comes in at a ball. 2-2. Runner goes. It's fouled away, so runner's going to have to get sent back.
Boy, Gates had a great jump that time. He's been struggling picking up the pitcher, but he had a great jump. And again, smart play by Coach SCHS. He's just trying to manufacture something. You know, you get a base hit in the gap on a steal like that, he'll score. And and it's a great count to do it too, because you get thrown out or strikeout. You know, you just flip it to your next inning. But
yeah. Tried to pick him off at first, but got down.
Gates, he's just trying to do everything to mess with the pitcher a little bit.
Yeah. You know, you're pinch running. You got to have a little fun out there, you know.
Oh, yeah. Got to get that uniform dirty. Yeah.
Ooh. Comes in at a ball, or did it hit him a little bit?
I'm saying it hit the back of his ankle. It hit the ground, and then I think it hit his foot, but they might.
The umps are going to talk about it, it looks like. So we'll see what the end up. I didn't see it hit him, so I was a little confused on what was going on. But
he's saying he got hit by the pitch.
All right.
So.
Well, they're going to continue with that. So we'll give it a hit by pitch, puts runners on first and second.
Boy, that's Snow Canyon's third hit by pitch tonight.
Yeah. And we do have a righty in the bullpen over there for the Mustangs warming up. I don't know what
like
Javen Ross pitch count is right now, but
looks like Aaron Morris who's warming up, right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, very well could be.
Brings up Preston Fry, and he's, you know, Preston gets right inside his back foot is almost.
It's almost outside of the batter's box.
And from a left-hander pitching standpoint, it just drives you crazy.
Yeah. Ooh. I will say that was one of those pitches because he is a little bit shorter that
was called
on
up.
Anyone else it might have been a
ball,
a low ball high strike, you know, so they call it high strike here, but should say high ball on the top end of the strike zone. But yeah, 0-1 count. Swings at this one. He doesn't really follow through with the swing, and it pops up right into Soto's glove out in shortstop. So rounds out the inning scoreless as we head into the sixth now. So
well, he had one hit that inning, 2 left on. Score remains 7-4 for Crimson Cliffs. Crimson Cliffs Mustang.
You'll get there one of these days.
Man.
We'll take a break. Be back in a bit. All right, welcome back in here as we getting underway with our 6th inning. So pitch number 1 comes in at a ball from Jake Johnson. Next one
there's a drive.
Smacked well into left. Backing up, making the catch.
Boy, I thought that got off the bat a little quicker than what it ended up being there. Logan West, he's kind of had a quiet night tonight. 2 walks.
Yeah, for a solid hitter.
Fly out. Yeah.
For a solid hitter like West, he hasn't really had much to show for it yet.
Oh, that's baseball.
Yeah, this one curves in for a strike from Johnson. In the dirt, ball 1. This one an off-speed pitch that it gets a hold of, but it goes foul.
Johnson doing a good job with these, middle of the order hitters getting ahead, which is so important.
This one sneaks its way past short into left center. It's going to be held up for a single.
And just
Trey Evans, pretty solid hit.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 on the night with, it's actually 2 for 2 with 2 walks. So, I told you he's batting over 500 coming into the game for the year. I think he's now pushing that even higher.
Yeah, he very well could be. Definitely helps your percentages, huh?
Well, and we've seen him hit the fastball. We've seen him hit off speed. He's just a really good hitter.
Man, Johnson with, again, just another curve that just catches these guys watching all the time, thinking it's coming inside, and it sneaks in across the plate. Tries to catch the runner at first, but Trey Evans gets down.
Well, Maynard on the night, he has 2 singles and a walk.
Runner goes. Throw from the catcher doesn't get there in time to second base, but there's a ball, so it'll be a 1-1 count.
Well, there again, you see the pressure that Crimson likes to put on you. They like to get guys in motion, and it just makes your defense have to be reactive. And if you get a ball that's a little low and out, makes the stolen base a little bit easier. Oh, he went.
Pitch from Johnson is in the dirt, but did he go?
Oh,
just saying he's safe, huh?
Yeah.
All right. The home crowd here at Snow Canyon, not too happy about that one.
I would be wondering what
we
that
do
guy
have the
was
window
looking.
open up here still, and I'm hearing some chatter from the from some of the
I would have
crowd over
probably
here.
been moaning a little too. I thought he went. So.
Oh, you said it too. You're like, oh, he went, and then nope. Got him there looking for a strike 2, so 2-2 count.
I was gonna say I've seen guys rung up on less than that.
Yeah. Johnson checking on that runner at second. Tries to get that curve to go again, but this time it stays inside. So 3-2 count. Only 1 out, runner on second. Again, if you can hold Crimson here.
Yeah, Johnson's done a nice job kind of just settling in here. If you could get Maynard to go. Oh, there he
Hits
goes.
him looking on a strike 3.
Kind of, I think Maynard was looking for that breaking ball, and he just snuck that fastball in there. So excellent pitch for out number 2.
Sparks Starley back up. Catcher for Crimson.
Starley on the night is 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a single.
This one in the dirt. Smith kind of losing it, but Able to pick it up. Runner moves from second to third, puts him in good scoring position over there.
That's the hardest play for a catcher. When that off-speed pitch or a curveball, that ball's spinning and it hits the ground, you don't know which way that ball's going to go.
Yeah. This one comes in. Another strike, so. Excuse me, ball. We have 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside. Ball 2.
Well, if you're Johnson, you really want to get this guy here because Canyon Cooch is coming up next, and he's put the ball in play every time he's been up to bat tonight. Hasn't necessarily got on every time, but he's really a good contact hitter.
Yeah. So an outside.
It's the 3rd batter in a row. When he's got a 2-2 count or 2 strike, he's always thrown a breaking ball. You know, if I'm sitting on Crimson's sideline, I'm thinking, hey, you get 2 strikes on it. You know he's not going to throw a fastball to go by. He's always going to try to throw that curveball.
This one in the dirt for ball 4. Puts a runner on first and third. So 2 outs. If you're, obviously you want to close this out right now if you're Snow Canyon, but.
Yeah, they gotta
be wary of that runner in scoring position out there too.
Well, and that brings up Canyon Cooch, who I mentioned. He's 1 for 3 on the night, but he's put the ball in play every single time. He's hit into a double play his first at bat, grounded out to the 3rd baseman, 2nd time up, and hit a sharp single into left, his 3rd time up. So, got a good batter who puts the ball in play.
Johnson set, goes to first with it.
Oh, they got him.
They got him.
Yeah, he was kind of leaning.
You get another contestant there for a Morgan Pest Control defensive play of the game, huh?
Beautiful job. Ty White was the pinch runner. He got caught leaning, and just like that, the inning's over. So after 6 or 5.5 innings, 7-4 for Crimson Cliffs. We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back in here as we start at the bottom of the 6th. The Warriors keep the Mustangs scoreless to the top, but the Warriors been scoreless since the 1st inning, so they got to get something rolling here. Great first inning. It just hasn't been
Haven't seen much since then, have we?
We do have a change in pitching though for the Mustangs. We have in now is Aaron Morris. So we're switching from the lefty to the righty. See if that has any change on the bats from the Warriors here. Aaron Morris, he's another junior, so we've seen a whole host of junior pitchers today.
Well, I'll tell you, Ross, he came in, did a nice job, went 5 strong innings. struck out 8 tonight. Really only gave up 3 hits. So that's a solid outing. Granted, there's 4 runs been scored, but a lot of that's because of the errors that were made.
Yeah.
And so not a bad outing at all. He really struggled that first inning, but after that, he was locked in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, see what we can do here is we're back at the top of the lineup. Logan Mendenhall.
Now he's the Warriors, number 4, Logan Mendenhall.
So Logan back up here. Struggled at his first at-bat. Second one, I believe he got into shallow center. This one takes the first pitch swinging. So good first pitch from Aaron Morris.
Yeah, Logan on the night's 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Single in it back in the second inning.
This one a little low for ball 1.
Boy, that was close.
Yeah, it was right there.
Morris isn't a big guy, but he comes in, he throws pretty hard.
This one stays fair across third base, and he beats the throw.
Boy, that's a
good
close
single.
play. I mean, that is, you saw chalk almost come
Yeah,
up
it bounced.
on the bounce.
It bounced right on top of that third base bag over there, and Tate Maynard saves it. And
he's like, I thought that was foul, but
Yeah.
you saw the speed of Mendenhall. He got down that line for an infield single, so.
And that throw came a little low, took a bounce over to Estridge and just not there in time. So Mendenhall on base.
Well, just what
Good
Snow
single.
Canyon needed, to get things going. So.
Hopefully that feeds him a little bit of life here. First pitch against Sechrist is a strike. Catching him looking.
For Morris on the year, he has a record of 2-0, so he has started some games for Crimson.
Trying to get Mendenhall first, but throwing on in time. Good eye there from Sechrist catching the ball.
Boy, Ken, I'm just
So
checking the
1-1.
outfield, and that right fielder, it's just me. Is he a little close?
He's a little shallow.
Yeah.
A little shallow. But again, it's against a right-handed batter.
Usually when you're up 3 runs, you want to play the ball in front of you. You don't
Yeah.
want to let anything going over you, but
Some fouled away for strike 2.
maybe they know Sechrist better than I do, so.
So 1-2 count for Sechrist here. Morris steps off.
But they're giving up a lot of line. They don't think Sechrist can get around on that fastball. Almost shifted him to the right.
Yeah. So an outside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still no outs yet in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls this one away. So keeps it alive, keeps this at-bat alive. Now again, Crew Sechrist at bat here with 2-2 count. Hit right to shortstop. Gets to play at second, but not at first. So
That's a tough play. Soto coming in, charging in like that. He's in front of the second base bag. Has to turn and flip it. But nice job getting the lead runner, keeping the runner out of scoring position. Most times you see the guy just concede the guy going to second and get the out at first.
Yeah.
But good job by Soto getting the lead runner so that it keeps him out of scoring position.
So Mendenhall heads back into the dugout. Sechrist on first. Catches the ball here, and
boy, I think the bench liked that call.
Bench is pretty happy about that one. Luke Anderson at bat.
Anderson on the night is 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch.
This one comes in at a strike, so 1-1.
Boy, that's just missing down low.
Yeah, all 2.
Luke on the year has 1 home run, 1 triple, 8 doubles with 21 RBI for Snow Canyon. So he's the RBI leader for them. It's the right guy you want up.
Yeah, for sure. So it hits the dirt. Secret's going to take off for second. Get there easily.
Oh, for Snow Canyon, that's a big break.
It's a big break, especially when you look at the count here at 3-1.
Yeah, now an extra base hit definitely would score him, and put the a bit extra base hit puts another guy in scoring position. So
get a single into left center here or something like that. This one comes in low, ball 4. So Anderson takes first. Jake Johnson. Jake Johnson hits the batter's box, and Ryder Harrison on deck.
Well, this is what you want. You got 2 guys on, and you meter your order up. 1 swing of the bat, you could be all tied up. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Coach Sechrist bunted just to catch him off guard. But what do I know?
That one catches the lower part of the strike zone. Strike 1.
If he could get a bunt up this first baseline, it would make it an awfully hard play for the pitcher to come off. He might have a chance to get an infield single and put guys in scoring position.
Strong hit to third. Tags Sechrist for the out. Sechrist had to move.
Well, that'll bring up 2 down and bring up Ryder Harrison.
So 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. So we've got a fresh count as Ryder Harrison hits the batter's box. One of the few lefties we have here tonight.
Ryder on the year has, looks like he's got 8 doubles. Oh, no, excuse me, 5 doubles, 8 RBI. So he's definitely a contact hitter.
Sure. Swings at that first one for strike 1.
Boy, he took a home run swing at that one.
Yeah. Pitch came in a little too high. Swung underneath it.
He saw that one, was thinking about trotting all the way home.
Yeah. I don't blame him when you're down 3 and you have 2 on.
Go
you
for
tie it up.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
Oh, he's got him.
Did he get him?
Oh,
they're going to say he's safe. Just got under it. Just got under it. That was a good throw, though, there by Starley behind the plate.
He did not hesitate. He got the pitch and popped right up through a dart down to second. I thought they had him.
Yeah, that's Luke Anderson out there on second, who had quite the lead off. But we have a 1-2 count.
I think he'll think a little bit harder about getting off as far as he did last time.
Taking their time here on this next pitch here. This one comes foul ball.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what? Just
Taking their sweet time.
Little cat and mouse out there between second and the base runner and Anderson. They're just kind of kicking dirt on each other, and pitchers enjoying the show, you know?
Yeah, Morris keeps kind of looking over his shoulder at second, then he'll step off the mound and make him go back. And
you know, there's some strategy behind that, because as a hitter, you know, with the count what it is, the game the way it is, it just makes it a little bit more challenging to stay mentally focused.
This one goes outside for ball 2. So 2-2 is count. So again, runners on first and second, 2 outs. 2 runners on, 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Morris definitely likes to take his time when he gets runners on.
Yeah.
He slows the game down.
Definitely plays that long game here.
Mm-hmm.
Throws it into center field. Trying to catch the runner at second. But Luke Anderson saw that throw overthrown and takes off for third, gets there. So now we have runners on first and third.
Boy, that was a little ill-advised there.
But again, one of those situations where he stepped off the back of the mound, he has to throw, but threw way too high. So now outside. And they had it 2-2 at one point, then they switched it to 1-2. So
did I look at that? It feels like he's been up to bat for a while.
So they have the count at 2-2 again. Well, no, they had it at 2-2. Switched it down to 1-2.
I think it's got to be.
I'll be honest. It's been a long at bat. I don't know where we're in the count, but I'll trust the scoreboard. Say we're at 2-2. Make that. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's full count now at 3-2.
Well, here's the scary part now. That's going to put the first guy on first base in motion. So if he gets this, you know, a single in the gap or anything like that, he'll end up scoring.
Right.
This is a big pitch right here.
Fouls it off. It was a good, solid hit. It had a lot of power behind it, but goes off behind the Crimson Cliffs dugout past all the fans even. It went way out there.
Well, if you're Harrison, you're looking for that same pitch. Morris has struggled with the ball down and out on his breaking ball.
Yeah.
So if anything, I would look for that fastball, sit on it, and then if he throws you a breaking ball and get you, he gets you.
Oh. Ball 4 comes, just catches the outside of the strike zone, so it's not just past the outside of the strike zone, I should say, for fourth ball. But
boy, the Crimson coach jumped out of the dugout. He wanted that call.
He was ready for that to be out number 3. But instead it comes ball 4 and bases loaded now for Hayden Smith, catcher for the Warriors.
Well, Hayden, on the night, he has been hit by a pitch twice and singled, so.
2 coaches over here having a little bit of a conversation during the timeout.
Hayden Smith on the year has a home run and 2 doubles with 6 RBI. This would be a big spot if he ended up getting a home run right here. Put him on top, or even a ball in the gap would tie the game. If he was able to get a double here, he would score all 3.
Yeah, this is a big at-bat right now for the Warriors. And a big possession for the defensive stance for the
boy, he just
Mustangs.
got under it.
Popped up. The drop in right into second base glove. Ty Maynard makes the catch and the final out of the inning. So again, another scoreless inning after leaving the bases loaded for the Warriors. Tough break. But,
well, you got 1 inning to go.
Here we go as we head into the last one. We'll take another break. Be back in a bit. All right, welcome back in to Fox Sports Southern Utah as we get ready for the 7th inning here, hitting the top of the 7th.
Yeah, we've got the 6, 7, and 8 place batters in the lineup to lead off the top of the 7th. Looks like Crimson coach is doing some substituting here, so it would have been Canyon Cooch up to bat, but we'll see. That may change.
Let's see, right now, who am I seeing over there? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing out there on number 9. Yeah, Canyon's coming up.
I just saw him talking to the umpire. I thought, well,
gotcha.
Maybe there's something going on.
And they might be changing other sections of the lineup. That's very possible. So we're at the, we're going to be hitting the 6, 7, 8 right here, yeah.
Well, Canyon on the night has grounded into a double play in the first inning, grounded out to the third baseman, got a solid single in the 4th, and now we're here in the 7th.
First pitch comes in at a ball, so does the second.
If you're Snow Canyon, you just want Johnson to throw strikes, make him put the ball in play, let your defense stand behind you so you can get to that batting lineup and hopefully pull out some magic here.
This one comes in across the plate for strike 1. 2-1 is count. Strike 2 evens it out at 2 apiece now. Both times got him looking. What do you do here? Fastball?
Yeah, he hasn't put the bat on the ball. I would say just try to burn it by him. And just like that.
He tries, but gets the bat on ball right past third base glove and into the left field for a single.
That's why I sit up here and don't coach down there. Yeah, it's just a great piece of hitting that time.
Yeah.
By Cooch. He just, he didn't try to pull the ball, he didn't try to drive the ball in there, he just stuck the bat out and drove it right into left field. Brings up Estridge, and he's actually had a nice night. He's had a double.
Yeah, he's been on base quite a lot. Tried to go for a bunt, but first pitch is the ball.
I say he's had a double, a single, and he's grounded out to third. So he's just had a really solid night.
So Jay's Estridge here. Still waiting for a pitch from Johnson. Tries to pick off that runner at first. Doesn't get there in time. So again, 7-4 here with Crimson Cliffs in the lead. Bunt goes right to third base. Throw to first, not there. Right off first baseman's glove is a low throw.
Boy, that was
tough for Harrison to field that.
It was tough play, yeah, for Harrison. Unfortunately, Kelly had plenty of time as
just kind of threw it in the dirt.
Yeah, Estridge is not as fleet of foot down the line, but he could have taken an extra step and some more time and made some more solid throw. I think he was rushed. But again, that's the value of putting the ball in play and forcing the defense.
Forcing them to make the play, right.
Yeah.
And there's now a runner on scoring position in third, so.
Yeah, it sure is. And just like that, you got 2 guys on and no outs and, you know, more pressure. So,
yep.
That's the impressive part about the Crimson lineup that I've seen so far is you top to bottom, you know, 1 through 9, they do not, they don't let up. They do not have many weak spots, and
it's a solid lineup.
Yeah.
The next one comes in a swing here from, let's see who we got here. This one's Tate Maynard.
And Tate, he's 0 for 2 on the night, or 0 for 3. He's flied out to left twice and 1 to the center. So, fly ball here could score. Oh,
ooh, that was close. Boy. Close on the throw out to first, but now I will say it's difficult right now with the runner on first. That umpire's moved over there towards kind of the shortstop right behind pitcher. So, a little more difficult position for him too on some of those.
Well, that one was really close.
It was really close. Johnson goes for it again, this time less close. 0-1 still a count.
You know, the thing is Johnson, I know he's trying to get an out any way he can, but he really needs to focus on that batter because really 1 run is, it's easy to score. I shouldn't say easy. It's easier to score 3 than it is 4.
Yeah.
They really need to focus on not letting that run score.
And with no outs, it's going to be
tricky.
Going to be tough.
I'm a little surprised they're not playing the infield in, try to keep that run from scoring.
Yeah.
They're willing to sacrifice a run, I guess, for 2 outs on a double play.
Going back to first. They were trying real hard to get that out. On a 1-1 count, that throw has been made to first about 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm. Don't be surprised, too, that throw gets away from the first baseman and you're in trouble.
Runner goes. They decide to throw it over to third base, make sure that runner at third doesn't go anywhere. That's Canyon over there on third. With Estridge now at second.
Now they do bring the infield in, so they can try to keep that run from scoring.
Now that you're not in double play territory.
Yeah.
Got it. 2-2.
That was a nice curveball that time.
Yeah, that was a good. Again, he's got that where he can get that curve to start pretty high and it breaks down low. Goes for it again, but a little inside.
Wow. Johnson wanted that pitch. He's standing on the back of the mound, kind of shaking his head, and catcher was trying to frame that, and he can't believe it either.
So on a full count, see what Johnson does here. Again, he's kind of been nailing that curveball. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to it again.
Well, you got an open base, so, you know, at this point, it wouldn't matter to put the force back on for you to get a double play, so.
Yeah.
Just don't want to get it in the dirt.
This one's fastball right down the middle, and it's going to be popped foul. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him try to go with an off-speed because that's the one that he's getting him looking on, but go for that curveball. He goes fastball.
Right in the gap.
Hit right into the gap of right center. Brings in 1 run.
Good inside out swing that time by Maynard. And he continues. I mean, he's hit the ball in the outfield every time tonight. So great piece of hitting, just inside out of it into the right center gap. That brings in a run, making it 8-4. For the Mustangs.
Now with an extra run coming in and still no outs. 4-run deficit for the Warriors. This is kind of do or die time right now.
Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 21, Dean Barrett. He's going to come to the plate. Dean's got 3 doubles on the year, 7 RBI. Looks like he is a junior.
So let's see what they do with the runner on first and third. I wouldn't be surprised to see that runner at first try to take off for second again. He's getting quite a leadoff over there. I wouldn't be surprised to see the catcher try to throw him down at first, but if he gets away from him, you're getting another runner scoring. So,
yeah. A little surprised too that Crimson didn't send him.
Oh, they're switching out again.
Do a little speed up runner.
Maynard was just having fun out there.
Is that Ty West who's coming in to run, pinch run, 22?
Yeah, I think that's the number. Yep.
Ty's just a sophomore.
Ty West.
So great experience for a young sophomore coming in, getting some varsity action. When you're a young player like that, these moments are more valuable than you think.
Oh, for sure. Trying to throw him out at first. Not there. Still 0-1 count.
Baseball's such a mental game that, and once you experience things and have been a part of it, it just, everything slows down for you.
Yeah. The Snow Canyon's going to take a little bit of a time out here to go to the mound and talk things through. So we'll take a quick break ourselves. Be back in just a bit on Fox Sports Southern Utah. All right, we are getting back to it here. Snow Canyon breaks things up, and batter back in the box here. That's Dean Barrett again for Crimson Cliffs. Count is 1-0. Still no outs. Runners on first and third. 1 run is already scored this inning. Saw it hit third base. Go to second. Trying to catch him at home, and he's got him. Good double play. So got the first play at second, thrown home. Just Estridge didn't have the speed to get there. So good double play. Take that runner out of scoring position. Now you only got 1 on first.
Well, I'm not quite sure why Estridge, with the ball was hit to the left side of the third baseman, which took his momentum towards second. I don't know why Estridge didn't just go home, because he was going to go.
He took his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took his time.
Learning moment, I guess.
Yep. This one's swung at and fouled away. 0-1 with 2 outs. Now, that's a big play right there for Snow Canyon to be able to get those 2 outs and try to keep your hopes alive here as you hit the bottom of the 7th, but we'll see what happens. We still got Soto up right now on his 5th. Are we up to 5th at bats for him?
Yeah. Soto has walked twice, struck out twice, so this is his 5th at bat. He's 0 for 2 technically on the night.
This one in dirt, but saved by Hayden Smith. Count of 1 and 2. Really in the dirt from Johnson on that one, so.
That mound is 60 feet, 6 inches away. That ball got thrown about 48 feet. Bounce in front. That's tough for the catcher, man.
That is tough. Well, for Smith to stay in front of it, looked like it bounced off his chest plate, kind of rolled off to the right side, and the runner did go to second, but I think that's kind of what scared Johnson in the first place, was hearing the call that runner's going, and
he just
hesitation threw it in the dirt.
Yeah, he got a great jump, too.
Curveball over the plate, got him looking for strike 3 and out number 3. So we head into the bottom of the 7th. Can the Warriors make the comeback? Guess we'll see coming up next on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Welcome back in here to the game of the week as we hit the bottom of the 7th. So for the Warriors to keep it alive, they need 4 to tie, head into extra innings. 5 would win it. But, of course, 3 outs from Crimson would seal it for them as well. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, tough task at hand, but not impossible. Just got to work your way, get some guys on, and hope for a little bit of magic. You never know what'll happen.
Yeah. Again, we want to thank our sponsors as we get ready here one more time. Appliance Wholesalers Plus, Rally Stop in Cedar City. By the way, I stopped at Rally Stop today.
Great.
I was in Cedar today, so I stopped at Rally Stop on my way out of town, heading back into St. George. Grabbed myself a drink. Red Rock Auto Sales, Infinity Title, Morgan Pest Control, and Bose Auto Parts.
Beauty about Rally Stop is you can get just about anything you want. That's a treat right there.
Oh, yeah. First one fouled away. So this is Drake Kelly up. So 0-1.
Drake on the night has got a single in the first, grounded into a double play in the 3rd, and then struck out in the 5th.
Caught that one looking, so 0-2 now is the count. Aaron Morris just wants to try to put this one away with 2 quick strikes.
Yeah, just got to put the ball in play. That's what you got to be thinking. Yeah.
Ooh, did he get him swinging? Got him.
He did.
So 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
That was a nasty curveball there that he got him on.
Yeah, and it was low too, but again, yeah, it looked like it was coming across strong, but curved down.
Will the car with the lights in the left field parking lot please turn them off?
Asking for the, there we go.
Turn your key off. There we go. Turn the heater off.
Yeah.
Now hitting for the Warriors, number 1, Helen Kelly. Come on, DJ.
Kelly has reached twice tonight on airs, and he's also been hit by a pitch. So he's been on base 3 times, so maybe he can get something going here for the Warriors.
Morris brings the heat for strike 1. Swinging at strike 2, Talon Kelly. So 0-2 count again.
Well, if history repeats itself, look for that curveball down and away.
Yeah. So far, just 5 strikes. That's all we've seen so far this inning. Sure enough, there it was. But Talon Kelly kept his eyes there and watched it go past for ball 1. Again in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 count.
We got some excitement brewing down there in the Snow Canyon dugout.
It's sophomores. What do you expect, you know?
I wasn't going to say
Swinging
anything.
at it for strike 3 is Talon Kelly.
Well, you can hear from the Crimson Faithful out there. They like the sound of that.
Yeah, one more and this one's wrapped up. So a lot of pressure here for Preston Fry.
Yeah, Fry has 0 for 2 on the night with a walk. Morse coming in. He's throwing some BBs right now.
Yeah, he's been throwing some pretty good heat. Gets him on another fastball for strike 1, swinging.
Boy, Fry was way behind that one. He's got to speed that bat up or
Yeah.
he won't get anything on it.
Again, strike 2, fastball. He's really liking that right now, throwing that. But let's see if he tries to catch him on the curve on strike 3 again, huh?
Yeah.
So 2 outs, 2 strikes. Preston Fry. Ooh.
Wow. That's close.
That was close. Little inside,
Fry is-
little low.
Fry's a little
Ball
guy,
1.
and that was not too far off the ground.
No.
That was, must have been inside a little bit.
So 1 and 2. Little high, ball 2. Morris here, Aaron Morris, trying to just close it out on another strikeout.
Trying to strike out the side here in the bottom of the 7th. That's impressive.
Yeah. Gets some contact, staying alive as Preston gets it across just past the first base line. So again, 2 and 2 the count, 8-4. So even if he gets contact, gets on base, still got a lot of room to make up the deficit. A little high and outside, full count.
Boy, the outfield, I was just checking them out. They're all in close. They don't have
Oh, yeah.
much respect for Fry and some power here. But, Ben, if he got a hold of one, he could be running a long time.
Yeah. Especially if he can hit one into the gap and it rolls to the wall.
Yeah. Because they're really close.
Outside, ball 4. We're staying alive here.
Well, good job by battling by Fry. Kept fouling off a few pitches and, you know, got him on base. So he's been on base twice tonight with some walks. Bringing up the top of the order, Logan Mendenhall, who has struck out twice and singled twice.
Tipped away, foul from Mendenhall. This is a tough position to be in for both pitcher and hitter. I mean, you want to close it out if you're the pitcher, obviously, and if you're a hitter, you just want to try to get on base one way or another.
Just put it in play somehow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the pitcher, you just got to put let him put the ball in play. You got 8 other guys.
Ooh, good pitch right across plate. Strike 2.
Just let your defense help you out. And Morris doing a good job getting ahead in the count.
Fouls it away down the third base line. So Logan Mendenhall staying alive.
Yeah, Mendenhall did a nice job. He got around on that fastball, got solid contact. Wouldn't be surprised if you see Morris try to mix it up here.
Just outside for a first ball. 1 and 2.
Very close.
2 outs, runner on first. Again, 8-4. We'll probably wrap this one up pretty quickly. Put a bow on it when that final out is made. There it is. So that'll wrap it up here. 8-4 is the final. So with that, again, as I mentioned, we'll keep it nice and tight here. One more thank you to our sponsors tonight. Grateful for them for letting us do what we do. And Crimson just played a good game. Crimson played a good game. What can you say?
Their pitching settled down after that first inning. They got 11 strikeouts, 11 of the 21 outs. So, you just shorten the game down for your defense when you get consistent pitching like that. And, that lineup is so dangerous.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially, the middle part with Trey Evans, Ty Maynard, Logan Wett. They're just such good hitters. And you can see why they're undefeated.
Absolutely.
They put a lot of pressure on you defensively, and then the pitching is very solid. And they're gonna go a long way this year.
They're gonna be tough. They're definitely gonna be tough. All right, well that wraps it up for our game of the week here on Fox Sports Southern Utah. Thank you for joining us, and have a good evening, everybody.
Good night, everyone.